links right there for all of our friends running. Mandy Diffs Lab, written off laughing. And with that chat right there, we have completed the opening chat family check-in and established the vibe for today's show. Now let's get on.
Amongst yourselves.
That's what we did, and that's what we do. Thank you, Don, for the greeting for myself and Pecan. Only way I'm jumping is if the boat is sinking. Well, that boat is real. This boat is real. Oh, I see somebody popped in backstage, I think, during the end of the opening chat family check-in. And I see some little markers popping up indicating that he's co-streaming now on his channels. So you guys, the regulars around here, know who it is. But for those of you who are new to BF Live The Vibe, this guy right here loves sports and he loves podcasting. We gave him the name The Human Sports Ticker, but many of you know him as Andrew the Giant. Hey, Andrew. How you doing today, buddy? Happy Thursday. What's good?
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. I like how he jumps on and distracted the minute he jumps on, doing something as he jumps on. No, don't act like you're doing a show. Not like you came here to say hello or just do a show or anything.
I'm wondering why no one is, like, viewing my reels.
The only thing missing right now is Scott giggling about this right now. How you doing, Andrew? Coming in with hot fire with the first complaint of the show. Andrew's checking in on BF Live The Vibe. Why don't you say hello to Two Joints, who says hello to me, and good morning, Pecan and everybody else. How you doing, Two Joints? A positive guy right there. Good morning. Oh, it's a busy morning for him. Oh, on my first cone I packed, says Tiffany Washington. Good morning, Two Joints. Articulate John knows. He knows what happens here on The Vibe because The Vibe was just established.
AJ.
My captain brother from another mother's trying to get me to go fishing, just can't yet. Eventually, says Mandy Diff. Andrew, you have pizza for lunch? Have you had lunch yet, Andrew?
Yes.
What did you have, Andrew? Or should we play the game? Did you wipe your face off? You had lunch already?
Chicken.
I didn't hear what you said you had.
I had chicken.
Chicken is what he had. FJM. FJM is still going with the old pizza and chicken tenders ones from the old place, but they're not working anymore. Were they playing Van Halen? Widow Killer says checking in. Hey, Andrew from Tiffany Washington. Let's see. Hey, Andrew from Johnny A checking in. I want to acknowledge anybody that we haven't got to yet now that Andrew is here. Chili Mac says Don. Go, that was Don's guest. Sorry, Don. Was not Chili Mac. Two Joints, doobies up. I like that one. Let's see. What do we got? Damn it. Nope. FJM is wrong. FJM, you're wrong with that pizza thing and all. I think I brought this up. Dang it. Always lose guess what Andrew had for lunch. Yeah, you're not good. You're not good at the game, Andrew. And plus, he started wiping off his mouth, so it's even less indicators of what Andrew had through lunch. But I was bringing up this lady the other day. I think we found a viral video of her. They were interviewing her on the street because they've been using her audio, this Jet 2. You need a Jet 2 holiday. Pecan, it used to be around here, like, I don't know if you remember an old Southwest commercial where you had a bad day and they go, want to get away? And they would have, right? Yeah. And they like to go fly somewhere. Well, this is kind of the same sentiment. Like when people are having a bad day, this has become the reel that they put to it. This, you need a Jet 2 holiday. And some people are more familiar with this than others. Bobby Nick, I don't think until I started like bringing it around was overly familiar with it, and others. But yeah, this is some examples of it. The lady that they found on the street with the actual voice, and everybody that has a wacky video is using this exact audio in it.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
Whoop.
That's £200
Oh, shit,
for a
Pecan.
family of four.
That thing is tall. That's a long fall.
Yeah.
Nothing beats a holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's
Yeah, so whatever.
£200
Like,
off.
it became like, I remember that. It was like, you want to get away. For those that had around the Southwest Airlines region, they got that commercial and all. Let's see. Don says, I need a jet from. Need a jet from. Oh, need a jet from. Oh. Jet from. All right. Well, I have another example of that because I don't know what it is, Pecan. There's certain, if you're on social media, you know that certain songs, for whatever reason, they just catch on as the song, the wacky song that everybody puts on their video, right?
Yeah.
And so this is just the latest one. Here's another example of it where, like, when somebody's day went bad or wacky, and then they play this wrong with it. Watch what happens to this girl.
Nothing beats a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200
She's on fire,
off for a
Peacock.
family of 4.
Look, she's standing next to a
We've
pool.
got
Now, what do I do?
millions of free
What do I
child
do?
place holidays
The guys know what to do.
available with
Look,
22 kilograms
right in the
of
front,
baggage
right in the water,
included.
dude. That's where you go. That's
Nothing
where you
beats
go.
a Jet2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
Yeah, maybe
We've
the whole
got
flaming
millions
thing
of
in the
free
grass
child
church,
place
got to rethink
holidays
that one.
available
Right.
with 22 kilograms of baggage included.
Well, there you go. So that's just. So some people have seen that and get it more than others, but that's what they're doing. It's that wacky Jet2, like you want to get away when you're having like a bad day kind of thing. And it's like on every other video nowadays. Let's see. Let's stand next to her fire. Let me stand. Hey, baby, why you acting so crazy? Because she's on fire. That's why she's acting so crazy, Don. Flow girls are crazy, Johnny A says. Do not search for videos with that voiceover today. Yeah, let's not do that today. Let's stay in our world. I made that mistake and I'm disgusted. Hoya says, stop resisting. Hoya. Look who gets Hoya. I never seen that name before, but welcome to BF Live The Vibe. And we've done a Gano, but we haven't done a Hoya. So let's do a Hoya from our newest friend, Stop Resisting.
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
I see somebody saying Chops in the chat. I didn't see Chops previously in the chat. Did that somebody look like Chops in the chat? I say, all right. Well, why don't we finally get to the news, folks? Because you know, and we all know, especially today, let's stay in our bubble. What's up, Mandy Dip? I'd like to see him Stop Resisting. Saying hello to Mandy and Tiff. What's up, Tiffany Washington? There you go. It's me, LOL. I'm not sure. Look, I can't keep up with all these people that have subs and alts and screen names. I'm trying to do a live show here, but I'm glad you're here to have fun no matter what you all are doing. And you know what? I'm about to have fun because, you know, everybody knows that the world is serious enough. We all know that, right? And this is our bubble from that. We only get one ride on this planet, so we're going to make the most of it by having fun and trying to stay as positive as we can in this world. Stop Resisting is Chops. Okay. Thank you very much. I don't know all these people's alt. It's Chops. Oh, that's right. Thank you. Thank you for clearing that up for me. Well, it's me. That doesn't really help any. That could be 10,000 people you're saying it's me. But thank you, Chops. This is our old friend Chops right here. He was part of BF Live The Vibe for a minute. He stopped in for a couple minutes, couple shows and all. And I did see that. He kind of changed the name of his show because what was it, about a month ago, I checked in on a live that Chops was doing, and he was watching this video of a girl doing exactly that, resisting an arrest from an officer, and she was obnoxious. Like she just needed to have like a wood shampoo much earlier in the video than she did Pecan. Did you remember? You happen to see any of that?
Yeah, a little bit of it.
Yeah. So, I mean, she was obnoxious, and I think we talked about it on here the next day. So check out Chops when he's doing those kind of arrest videos. Stop Resisting. That's a good angle for some shows right there. This is funny. Hey, it's not that funny. Stop Resisting is Chops. Well, I smoke weed, so don't fuck with me, okay? It's Chops' new channel. It's bad enough to keep up with people. Chop Resisting. Look at that. Don just workshopped your name. Chop Resisting, not Stop Resisting. Awesome. There you go. Stop Resisting. There you go. Well, I'm glad to know that who Stop Resisting in. Those girls were innocent. Stop Resisting. It is. All right, guys. Well, now it is that time. Like I was saying, we get one ride on this planet. We're going to make the most of it, and we're going to concentrate on things and control the things we can control. Like I can control the vibe, other news, or the not so serious news. That's where I'm heading now. I'm going to tell you the crazy reason that somebody jumped over a perfectly floating cruise ship while they jumped off on purpose, and then we're going to see the next thing that Corey Feldman is trying to do to get back or stay relevant in show business. As I slide over to my news desk and I bring you the BF Live, the vibe, other news, the not so serious news. That's right, folks. I'm at my news desk now. And I am going to bring you the BF Live, the vibe, not so serious news. But as I said, folks, I'm determined to make the most that we have on this planet right here, our one good ride. You only get one ride on this planet, folks. And for some people, it kind of ends. And when it ends for celebrities, we do something here for a celebrity death report to remind us to kind of maybe live a little better. So it's maybe not the celebrity death report you think that I'm going to do, but I'm going to do a celebrity death report.
BF Live, Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died.
This celebrity death report is to remind you, to let you know that Polly Holiday, the actress known for playing Flo on Alice and Marvel on Parent Trap, dies at 88. Male, kiss my grits. That was one of my favorite lines. Cunt, when I was growing up, a young kid and all, and watching TV. You remember Flo from Alice by any chance?
Oh, yeah, I used to be a fan of Alice.
Hell yeah, and that was the funniest thing, man. I just could not wait until she told off, ma'am, kiss my grits. Well, we're gonna talk about Polly Holiday real quick. She was that kind of snappy waitress from the TV series Alice, as you can see right in this picture. Polly Holiday has died at the age of 88. The actress died on Tuesday, September 9th in Manhattan after several years of health issues, her agent and longtime friend Dennis Absalon confirmed to the New York Times. Her death is thought to be the result of pneumonia, or pneumonia. Oh my, pneumonia. People has reached out to Asplan for comment. Holiday first rose to fame with her Emmy-nominated role on the sitcom Alice, in which she played Flo from 1976 until 1980. She made a name for the breakout character through her famous catchphrase, kiss my grits. I was a kid, I used to go around telling all my family members to kiss my grits, and continued to play Flo in the short-lived spin-off series the following year. Other roles for Holiday included parts in The Gremlins, The Parent Trap, Mrs. Doubtfire, The Golden Girls, and Home Improvement, among many others. So there's an older movie right there, The Wedding Band. Holiday was born in Jasper, Alabama in 1937. Her mother was a housewife and her father was a trucker, and she would spend her summer vacations riding in the truck with him. Those summer memories ended up inspiring Flo. She told People magazine in 1980, so dead at the age of 88 is Flo. And for better context, P-Cunt, for better context, I do have a real quick, let's go back to that time period where she was like Emmy nominated for her role on Alice. So let's look at that role and that famous catchphrase that everybody from that era kind of is familiar with. Rest in peace, Polly Holiday, dead at the age of 88. Flo, the devil, kiss my grits, the devil.
Yeah. You see, we have been cutting our pies into 6 pieces. But now, we are going to cut our pies into 8 pieces.
That's the big news that you have for us.
Yeah.
That's wonderful, Mel. For you, but not for us. We want more money.
You want more money? You got it. Same pie. Same price per piece. More servings, more tips.
You turnip.
Vera, what's your favorite, Dom?
Oh, I also want to tell you, I'm thinking about watering down the chicken soup.
How? You already use chicken like a tea bag now.
Look, I'm doing it for you.
Look at teabag.
Mel, would you like to do something for me?
Yeah, what?
Kiss my grits!
There it is. Rest in peace, Polly Holiday. Kiss my grits. I just simple 3 words. Peacock were so funny, man. I couldn't wait for her to say them every week. You know, when you kind of see the next episode of that show. Tell Mel off. Mel, kiss my grits. All right. Well, I got a friend backstage. Let's see what he thinks about any of this. If he has any memories or recollections, and let's see how many shows he's done, if any, or how many he's going to do later. You know what I'm talking about with those clues, the regulars. It's the one, the only. He's my friend and yours from the Great White North. It's Bobby Nick steps into the vibe.
Me butt cheeks, motherfuckers. Peacock on a Thursday? What the fuck?
I know what's going on here. Bob, thanks for that message backstage because you did fall below the line. And sometimes when you hear that boop and you fall below the line and I click on the next thing, I don't always remember that you're back there. So thank you, my friend, Bobby Nick. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, no problem. I got deep butt cheeks.
Well, we're
pretty good.
So
Pretty
what's
good,
up? You done any shows today? What's good in the stream show hood, buddy?
Nope. First one. First one.
Awesome, man. Well,
Yeah.
it's good to see you.
Butt cheeks.
Deep butt cheeks to you, he says, degree.
Right. I got deep butt
right,
cheeks.
We got deep butt cheeks. Friday, but who's counting, says our friend Flex316, who's stepping in. Super honored that this guy stays up in the wee hours of the night down under. BF Live is a worldwide vibe, and you can feel it down under with Flex316, who checks in the wee hours of the morning saying, it's Friday, but who's counting? He's saying, come on, you Americans, keep up with me. What's wrong with you lot of you? All right, let's do this. All right, we got Bobby Nick here now. We had some Don Stop Talking says, Aqua, Vera was my favorite. Don't stop talking. And why don't you jump in and start talking over here on BF Live The Vibe? A.K. Aqua Bottom or what, by the way, or whatever. There you go, Don. Mel was a grease ball. Funny how he played that role so convincingly. Flo was the old cranky lady who flew out of the window by the Gremlins in the Gremlins movie, says our friend Don. You remember the character right there, Bobby Nick? Flo?
Flo, yeah.
And all that stuff. There you go.
Yeah.
Kiss my grits. Andrew says pecan. There you go. All right. Well, there you go. So that's how we're going to start off that celebrity death report right there for our kind of Hollywood celebrities and all that stuff. That was Polly Holiday. Flo from Alice is dead at the age of 88. Now let's get on with the other news and the not so serious news.
BF Live Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died.
All right, now we'll start off with some fun, simple stories, and we'll work our way up to a story of why someone would jump off of a floating boat, a perfectly good boat in the sea. The reason for that, and we're going to get down with the latest adventure for Corey Feldman trying to remain relevant or get relevant. I'm not quite sure what his status ever is from day to day. We're going to do that in these news stories. But first, my first story I have in the vibe is a fun, simple one. And this one involves, let me screen share this one.
Hold on. Corey Feldman and Charlie Sheen are in the same news cycle? That makes me nervous, man.
Wow. Like you and Scott are so in tune about the whole, you're traumatized by what you guys used to know about the Corey stories and all that stuff. And we talked about that yesterday. It's been coming up for the next couple of days. But Bob, you make a really good point that they are kind of both in this current cycle of celebrity right now, because Charlie Sheen has written a memoir. Corey's out there trying to remain relevant and famous. I'll tell you when I get to that story. And it'll be interesting to see if Corey responds, because TMZ has to go up to him and go, hey man, Charlie put a book out. Was he talking about banging you in the book or something like that? And Corey will spill the beans or not. Let's see. So Haim got Sheen. Wait a minute. Winner, chicken dinner. No, winner, Sheen dinner is what that one is. That's what that is. That is. Whoop, son of a bitch. Here he is. That's the one I got.
Winner, chicken dinner. I don't think so. Winner, Sheen dinner.
There you go. All right. Let's get on with this. I'm going to read this story for you now. I start off with a fun story here on the vibe. And it's funny the way this dog reacts for our pet people here on the vibe. Let's start off with our first story. In this video, a Doberman is extra dramatic watching his frog toy get emergency surgery. So this is just an indication of the sensitivity and awareness of animals, where this dog thinks that it's actually, affect or actually being worked on this animal. It says, if you ever doubted a dog's ability to feel big emotions, Dash the Doberman is here to prove otherwise. Known for their loyalty and sensitivity behind their sleek, tough exterior, Dobies often surprise people with just how tender they can be. In Dash's case, the floodgates of all that love opened with his favorite toy, Froggy, had to have emergency surgery. His human filled what happened next, which was a combination of drama, parental devotion, and comic gold. So let's look at this now. So this dog, this is just to let you know that, the dogs are sensitive too. He sees this toy going under a repair, but he's dressed for his dog. Let's see how this. Look at the dog. Like, what are you doing to my toy? That was pretty good. There you go. I just thought that was funny. I like animals more than humans most of the time. LOL, says Flex, checking in on that one. So that's a little kind of just starter story for the first story in the BF Live other news or not so serious news. And it turns out we're going to start off with a theme for our first two stories for the other news. This is another animal story right here is what I'm getting at. And this involves a microchip. Those little very tiny microchips that you put in your animals shows that a stray cat was 900 miles from its home. Damn, that is a long way away. Pecan, I've had these things put in my pets before. Have you seen you ever seen how small those microchips are that they put in dogs?
No, I don't.
Bro, they're super small. Like, they can put them in like a little needle or something like that, man. They're super tiny, and they can help in cases just like this. I mean, because at first, Pecan, I went to a pet event, and I was kind of against it because they were like, we can do it right here. And they were like really super eager and all. But then the more I kind of researched it and looked into it, get off my screen, Frankie. Frankie, get off my screen. Frankie won't get off my screen. But the more I looked into it, I decided it was actually a good idea, Pecan. So I did, because they're super tiny. It goes on their skin. They can't really feel it. Mine has one, says Flex 316. And I'm going to tell you in this story why it might be a valuable thing. I do recommend it if you do have any kind of animal. Because in this case, like, I don't even think these people were expecting this animal to get away. A Florida family's missing cat turns up weeks later at a North Carolina shelter more than 900 miles away. The Currituck Animal Shelter in North Carolina said on social media that an officer responding to a report of an injured cat in Corolla was able to capture the feline and bring it back to the shelter on August the 27th. The cat, which was skinny and had an abscessed one foot, was scanned for a microchip, which identified her as Xena, a feline from Boynton Beach, Florida, which is more than 900 miles from the city, Corolla. Rachel Stone, director of animal services and control for Currituck Animal Shelter, said Xena's owners told officials the cat had been missing since she wriggled out of a harness during the visit to that city, Corolla, on the 4th of July weekend. Wow, it sounds like she got freaked out by maybe fireworks or something. I don't know. She says they were very excited talking about the owners. They were in awe. They had kind of lost hope they were ever going to find her, and the family made the drive from Florida to bring her home. So that's why it's important there, Pecan. Get your animals microchip, because if they end up 900 miles away, it's a good way you can get them back home. Name and address of all things. That cat caught a ride under a truck or something. That's the other remarkable thing, Don, is that you wonder. I mean, we've done a couple stories like this here on The Vibe of animals like getting like hundreds of miles away. Actually, the one story I did, they were actually ended up in another state. They went so far away. So mine has a giant souk. Let me see. That's why dogs rule, says Don, checking in. Yeah, and you definitely do hear this, Don. I definitely hear more of dogs getting tagged or microchipped than I do hear of cats, because of most of the animals, it seems like the dog is the one, Pecan, that will tend to run away from you more than a cat, right? At least you would think on the surface. They say, I think you should if you have one. There you go. Flex is recommending it because he has a pet too that has one. All right. Now I'm going to get into the meat of these stories. I'm going to give you a story about why someone would jump over a perfectly functioning boat right here on BF Live, The Vibe. In this story, it's a cruise ship passenger, Pecan. A cruise ship passenger jumps overboard to avoid a $16,000 gambling debt that he got on the boat. Check this story out, bro. Can you imagine? I got to win before we get to port, or something's going to give. Something's got to give in this situation. A man who jumped off of a Royal Caribbean cruise ship near the port of San Juan over the weekend, allegedly to avoid paying more than $16,000 in gambling debt to the cruise line, has been charged with a federal crime, authorities said. Jay Gonzalez Diaz embarked on the Rhapsody of the Sea at the port of San Juan on August 31st, according to a criminal complaint filed Sunday in the U.S. District Court for the District of Puerto Rico. The cruise ship returned to from Barbados on Sunday when Gonzalez Diaz jumped into the water as the ship disembarked, so it was leaving around 9:15 in the morning local time. During the U.S. Customs and Border Protection inspection, the criminal complaint stated. Gonzalez Diaz was then brought to shore by someone passing by on a jet ski. Bro, he had to get rescued by these people, and here's some pictures of this rocket scientist. $16,000. It could have absolutely killed him. It could have absolutely, LOL. He goes, how do you even do that? My dogs have been chipped before I left the rescue, says Tiffany Washington. That's right. That's how you do it. Let's see. Now, Flex, you're the gambler in here. You have actually checked in on your birthday on BF Live The Vibe while you were actively gambling. Would you or have you ever considered jumping off a cruise ship to avoid a gambling debt and having to be, look at this, he had to get rescued by some jet skiers. The CBP officials later located Gonzalez Diaz near the Puerto Rico Capitol building, the court document said. He was carrying $14,600 in cash, 2 phones, and 5 IDs he jumped in the water with. Gonzalez Diaz is accused of attempting to avoid monetary reporting requirements when traveling into the United States, according to the criminal complaint. As stated in the complaint, Gonzalez Diaz told officers in Spanish that he jumped off the cruise ship because he did not want to report the currency on his possession, because he thought he was going to be taxed duties for bringing it into the country, bring in the currency, he says. Upon further investigation, Royal Caribbean told investigators that Gonzalez Diaz was booked under the name of Jeremy Diaz and that he owed $16,710.24 to the cruise line, according to the complaint. Damn, Andrew. The debt was almost exclusively associated to the casino and gaming expenses, the complaint said. So there you go, Pete Cunt. My dude was like, He could get fined up to $250,000, I believe, for this. If convicted, he could face a fine up to $250,000 and a maximum of 5 years in prison or both for that story. So, Pete Cunt, I don't know, bro.
Both.
They don't go past Judge Andrew. Andrew gives out all the punishment. Flex 316 says, I rolled $500 and a hit, mate. Oh, yeah. Damn. God damn. Well, Flex, now I can see if you're rolling $500 a hit and you're doing well, that's good. But I can see if you keep doing that, you might end up potentially wanting to jump off a cruise ship one day. So I hope it keeps going well for you there, Flex. Thank you for checking in. He says, NA, now not worth it. Right, not jumping off a boat, right? That boat is real. I got to rewind. I missed it. What did you miss, Mandy Diff? All right. Well, while she's catching up to everything, come on, Mandy Diff, catch up. I'm going to give you another story. She said, I ain't jumping ship, LOL. Ain't doing nothing, nope. All right, well, I have another funny story, and this involves Bill Belichick and his pecan. He's with that young girl and all. Don't you? What do you think of Bill Belichick since he's left the Patriots? He's now the head coach of North Carolina's football team, and he's got this young hottie.
A joke.
Bit of a joke now, Andrew says. How about you, Pecan? Let's get yours too. You have any impression on this?
I never cared for Bill Belichick because I was never was a Patriots fan.
Yeah,
Tom Brady and the whole thing, but really don't care about him and his girlfriend or wherever she is.
I just think it's an interesting character study, Pecan, because he was like the poster child of like discipline and authoritarianism. Like, you must follow the rules and be disciplined and coach give your life to football and no distractions, no nothing. And, he got 4 Super Bowl champions with Brady doing that. But this is about his girlfriend and his involvement. He's with this young girl now who a lot of people think is his granddaughter. And she is very much, it's not so odd. It's not so odd that he has a young girl, Pecan. We see that happen with old celebrities all the time, right? what's so odd here is how he's like it seems like he's given over control of himself to this young girl. In this story, 4 Bill Belichick Jordan Hudson trademark applications have been refused by the U.S. Patent Office. The rights for those 4 trademarks Belichick and his girlfriend unsuccessfully applied for are reportedly already held by the New England Patriots, bro. So he's trying to she's trying to pull back his all his trademarks and all of his intellectual property from the Patriots and out of life, if you will. Is what it looks like. It says, this spring, Bill Belichick and his girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, filed applications for several trademarks, including 4 with rights held by the New England Patriots, according to a report from ESPN's Michael Rothstein. Each of those 4 applications was reportedly refused by the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. As reported by ESPN, Hudson is the girlfriend's name, a Hudson-led TCE rights management company tried to acquire trademarks in April for Do Your Job. So that was something he always said, but the Patriots snatched up on it. Ignore the Noise, The Bellastrator, and No Days Off. These are all things that he said during his tenure with the Patriots, P-Cunt. And the Patriots were smart enough to go, hey, man, we're going to trademark these. We're going to put them on shirts and shit. But they're really Belichick saying so. A little bit of a gray area there, maybe. When explaining why it refused those TCE rights management trademark applications, the Patent Office said it's likely consumers would be confused, mistaken, or deceived as to the commercial source of the goods and or services of the parties, according to ESPN. It says, in 2009, the Patriots trademarked the Bellastrator, the Belichick teletrader, whatever thing. In 2013, they secured Do Your Job. And in 2017, they trademarked both No Days Off and Ignore the Noise, per ESPN. Among the other trademarks Belichick and Hudson filed applications for are Chapel Bill, to go with Chapel Hill, where he is right now, and the Belichick Way, and the All Belichick Team. According to ESPN report, those trademarks, however, didn't have conflicting marks per ESPN, which cited the Patent Office. So it sounds like he got those, buddy. So there you go. I'm just intrigued, like you said. Because I will agree with you, P-Cunt. We had the problem, being a Ravens fan, of getting past the Patriots and Tom Brady in order to win the playoffs and the Super Bowl. So I despised them. I hated everything about them. But the minute that Tom Brady went into another conference, bro, I kind of respected him, and I wanted to see him play until he was 40. Yeah, I didn't like a lot of the things they did in their tactics, but I'm more fascinated with what seems so authoritarian and disciplined. Such a disciplined dude is now just he's for lack of a better word, he's henpecked. He's being led around by his penis, right? By this girl, is what it seems to be. That's what it seems to be. And I mean, involved in just every aspect of his life and business. Yes, Andrew.
It's not a good look for him.
It is. I mean, it's weird. It's definitely not manly, and it's certainly not what we know of Bill Belichick.
It's like, dare I say, grooming.
Grooming? I don't know who's grooming who. Let's see. But I do have another. We got Raider Nation Matt checking in. We got all the fans checking in right here. Cheesehead all day, says Flex 316. Bring back Brett, says our friend Flex 316 checking in down under. All right, let's get on to another story. Once again, we are involved with AI and computers. They're in our life, and I mean, they're here to stay. I don't think they're not going anywhere. I'm surprised that this hadn't already been kind of figured out and negotiated yet. You know, I did a report about a month or 2 ago about how the TSA, the Transportation Safety Administration Authority or whatever, is going to start using some facial recognition to pre-board people, pre-check you, even as you come in the airport. They're going to start using facial recognition to make things go a little faster when you get in your line to show your ID and all this stuff. So facial recognition technology is probably here to stay. But in this story, a Chicago man is suing Home Depot for allegedly using facial recognition at this self-checkout without consent. Hey, Pecan, I have these registers where I go. Have you guys ever been to any of these cash registers or noticed any facial recognition in your daily lives yet, Pecan? You know, everything more and more.
Where I work at, they have it.
Yeah. Everything's more facial recognition, or they want eye recognition, some retinal recognition or anything. How about you, Bob? You ever see many uses of this other than like a spy movie, this facial recognition technology out in public?
No, I haven't, actually.
Well, this guy, he's having an experience that I've had. We have these self-service kiosks here in the state, Bobby Nick, for our Home Depot stores. And when you walk up to them, you can see them doing the kind of the thing on you, you know? They'll do
Really?
kind of doing they use, because obviously if it's self-checkout, they're going to use any means they can to make sure that if you steal something, they have kind of a way of connecting the person with the card with the face. So I think this is just something that you have to accept in our digital society, or just don't participate in it. But this man decided to sue, and he says without consent. So I wonder where the consent was supposed to be obtained or lost. A lawsuit in Illinois accuses Home Depot of collecting customer data without consent. The plaintiff, Benjamin Jankowski, filed the class action suit against Home Depot on August 1st in U.S. District Court, alleging violations of the state's consumer privacy laws. Jankowski, a regular shopper at Home Depot, claims that when checking out at a Chicago store location on June 22nd of this year, he spotted something he hadn't agreed to. A biometric scan. You know, Bob, I can probably see this happening more and more. Like we say, as these AI and things creep into our lives, people like this guy are going to be looking for where, hey, now I know that we're all kind of going on with this, but in this case, you didn't get my clearance, and so I'm going to find a basically a loophole, and I'm going to win a lawsuit or file a lawsuit, buddy. Right?
Yeah,
that's what this feels like to me.
Yeah, I don't know.
The suit seeks to represent all individuals whose facial geometry was collected while visiting a Home Depot store in Illinois. It says the case raises questions about the way big brands collect and maintain sensitive user data, particularly when these practices may conflict with consumer protections. So I don't know. I don't know. If you're going to do self-checkout, I think you're almost going to need this, because you're almost going to need some way of verifying, because you can have rampant fraud if you don't have no way, if you have self-checkout, you don't have a cashier, and you don't have no way of matching like a face to a piece of ID or a card or anything, they're just going to get a computer to do it. So I think this is like the people suing over hot coffee and all. It's people finding that loophole to get rich on, or just to get their way. Hello, chat, and people say it's Chaoxic. What's up, Chaoxic?
Chaoxic.
He hangs out occasionally, does he not, Bobby Nick, on some of the shows that you do? Right?
Yeah,
yeah, he does. Yeah.
There you go. You can see him hang out sometime. All right. Is it Perry or Joey C? I don't know. Let's see. All right. Matt checking in. Let's get on to this next one. All right. Now we're going to get down to it, because I had one more story about, they're saying that Ryan Seacrest got confirmed for American Idol. I was going to kind of use that story yesterday when I had my celebrity friends from the Forum Celebrity podcast. But we know enough. Bobby Nick, Ryan Seacrest, he's like, you're the Ryan Seacrest of podcasting is what I'm getting at, I guess. Like, he does all the shows. You do all the shows too. But Ryan Seacrest, he's going to come back and do American Idol. The story I really want to sink my teeth into is, we could almost do a what was Corey thinking with this one, guys. Corey Feldman is back in the news. Dare I say, since the days of him being a child actor, many of us have been aware of him or following him. Some of us followed his career exploits through Howard Stern's show, because he was always popping up on there from time to time. Right, Bobby Nick?
Yeah.
Every time he had his angels, he always had some kind of angle or some kind of girls or some my new artist, right, Peacunt? She's signed to my label and she's my new artist, and, I'm going to make her famous and all. Well, Corey's at it again. He's either trying to remain relevant or become relevant. I've never been quite sure if he's in on the joke or we're joking with. I don't know what's going on, but here's Corey's latest venture.
Yo, yo, yo. I'm here with Jenna, and we're just trying to prove that, okay, I showed up, and so did she, and we are ready for it.
Yes.
I mean, we may not be ready, but we're
working for it.
We're working towards being ready for it,
Heck
right?
yeah.
So I'm gonna be ready.
Oh, shit, Corey. Oh, look, he's freestyling on her, look. He's
Are you gonna vote? A week from today is the premiere.
That's right, all you ex-folks. Come see us, come get us, vote for us next Tuesday, 1 week away. Peace and love.
He's trying to do Dancing with the Stars, Corey. No. Yes, he said that. I think it's on Disney Plus. You can see it on the app and all. But yes, Bobby Nick, he's going to. You saw him breaking down, and the girl like backed off, like, what the hell's going on? But Bobby Nick, I've already heard through a couple different sources that he's already like not showing up for rehearsals with the girl, and already already missing this opportunity up. I mentioned it to my daughter because they like those kind of shows, Dancing with the Stars, and she sees online that she's like, she hears that he's not showing up for rehearsals, so it hadn't even begun yet, and he's already blowing his next attempt to either stay relevant or become relevant. What was Corey thinking? There you go. All right, now we're going to wind down this other newscast with the not-so-serious news, the way we always do with a sexy bikini report. And this one is a follow-up of a story that we kind of did a couple months ago. I'm starting to have a pattern here where we do the Vibe other news, and we got some follow-up stories here. And this is about Google. There was a threat in the courts that a monopoly threat that maybe Google was going to have to like break their stuff up into separate companies and kind of break up what is thought to be their monopoly. And right, Bobby Nick, and they were supposed to sell Google Chrome or something like that and Android separately. Well, apparently, money talks and bullshit walks, or law or something changed, Bobby Nick. The Bikinis report's going to tell you now why Google does not have to sell their stuff. They don't have to diversify or sell Chrome or anything. Hey, Bikini Report, tell us all about it.
Google won't have to sell off its Chrome browser or Android operating system. You may recall that was a very real risk after a ruling on its antitrust case that said the company used illegal methods to block competition by, quote, willfully acquiring and maintaining monopoly power. The Department of Justice had argued that Google should have to divest some of its businesses, but the judge has just ruled against that, saying a sell-off was a poor fit for this case. It definitely wasn't a total victory for Google, though. The court ruled the company has to share certain search data with rivals to promote competition, and it can't have exclusive contracts that make its product the default in browsers and smartphones. Currently, Google pays Apple billions for that privilege. But overall, the news was good enough that Google's stock jumped 8% in extended trading following the ruling. So what do you think about the court's rulings? Will this do enough to break up Google's monopoly? Let us know in the comments, and remember to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Booyah! So there you go. That's the Bikini Report. So apparently now they don't have to break up and diversify and divest and sell everything. Well, there you go, folks. That's how we do it on BF Live The Vibe. We had a few fun stories, and we ended the way we always do with a sexy bikini report. Now let's get on with more fun with the show. That was the not so serious news. We just wrapped up the BF Live The Vibe. Other news, not so serious news. See, folks, you can have fun with the news, and I try to prove it to you here every day on BF Live The Vibe. Hey, Bobby Nick, did you not do the lounge yesterday? Did you or did you not?
I did.
How did it go, my friend?
It went good. Yeah.
Awesome. Lots of fun music. Anything of note? Did you pick up on any quirky songs or patterns? Was Terry Nee there? What kind of anything pop off? Just a little hangout as normal?
The bird didn't show up, but yeah, we did the first wheel spin. We spun the wheel to see what band Robert Spawn is going to peck at the whole discography of, and it turns out to be Sublime.
Ooh.
So yeah,
he's got
landed on Sublime, so he's going to do 2 songs every show of Sublime.
I think I heard yet another. I put on my local station the other day, Bobby Nick, my local rock station. I heard yet another new song from his son singing with Sublime. Bro, he sounds exactly as we featured that here like a couple months ago. Once again, I'm repeating that statement again on BF Live The Vibe. Remember I did a little thing where they showed that his son is now singing with him, and he does sound just like his father, man. But Bob, so I'm glad that you had a good show yesterday, bro. And but I like old traditional music because now with all the digitization and all that stuff and compression and all that stuff, you just never know what you're getting anymore. So that's why I like live music. I like people that can belt and wail and sing. But I'm going to show you a difference of maybe vocals with and without. Let's see, vocals without compressor right here on the Vibe. Listen to this.
Look what you've done. You're a big pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama.
That's wrong kind of compressor, Bobby Nick. Not that compression. Like I first watched this, Bobby Nick. I'm like, what is compression? I'm like, I didn't even get compressor until I saw the compressor. I thought it was the whole compression, right? You always hear about compression and modulation, compression.
You're a big pony girl, and you dance at the club.
She's got actually a good voice. Andrew likes that.
My compressor isn't that any.
You didn't have that compression yesterday, Bobby Nick, on your show? Nobody had
no compression.
Vocal compression like that? All right. Yeah. Well, we already discussed how Bobby Nick does in the lounge. For those of you who kind of read between the lines, if you don't know, Bobby Nick does a show usually on Wednesdays and Saturdays where he kind of brings MTV back. And after BF Live The Vibe, he hangs out in the music lounge, and you can go request songs and play them and all the music. So he's like my music authority here. Bob, I got this, bro. Check this out. I believe this. I'm just calling this little Mark Rebier because for those of you who don't know, that guy Mark Rebier who kind of just comes on the air and just freestyles, he'll just start with a beat or a sample, and he just keeps adding layers and layers, and he'll create a live song right in front of you on screen. Well, I got some early video of this, Bobby. Listen to the difference in this, and listen.
You! I said you! You got me!
Listen to what he talks about.
Ultimate death!
Ultimate death. And then he changes. He keeps going from light to heavy, Bob. Listen, watch.
I like furry skeletons!
He likes furry skeletons.
Yeah!
All right, I'm going to start it over now because it took me a minute to figure out what the kid was even doing. So listen how he goes back and forth from nice to not so nice. It's funny as shit, man. This kid is funny. He's like a little Mark Rebier.
You! I said you! You got me! You have the ultimate death! I like furry skeletons! Yeah! You want some ice cream?
Ice cream?
Zombies!
That's lots of zombies.
Yeah! He also has lots of peppermint butters.
Peppermint butters?
Yeah. You know you got me down to my grave!
Down for my grave?
Right! All this thing is if you like cheese,
like cheese?
to my grave!
Come to my grave.
Oh, my sister's grave, or my mother's grave, or my daddy's grave, or my sister's grave, or my mother's grave, or your grave! I play with Mommy, she's in the cemetery. I play with Daddy, he's in the cemetery. Now I want to play with you.
That's great. Oh my god.
That kid is like that is exactly like what I would imagine Mark Rebier would be. Bro, I was like tripping out on that. Yeah, I like furry skeletons. Dun, 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 dun. Like, what the hell is that? What in the hell is that? There you go. There's my boy Andrew. Andrew was liking it so much he was going to talk over, and it was hard to hear anyway.
Oh my god, Andrew, go to the pisser.
I thought that's what I heard him say when he was.
Yeah, that's what I thought he said too.
I can't get out of here.
Why?
Because it's hard to get out of here.
Well, try.
Yellow alert,
Try.
yellow alert. Andrew has a yellow alert. I know somebody's looking in on Andrew, seeing if he's talking shit about you. Andrew has to piss. Yellow alert. Okay, we'll try to get Andrew some help right there. I'm going to put you backstage there, Andrew, while he's doing his thing. We're going to keep having fun here on The Vibe. We're making our way up to our piss break, which is halfway through BF Live, The Vibe stream show. That's what we do, 3 hours of fun here. He's trying to get up. Okay. Dio's grandson, said our friend P. Cunt. That kid was funny as shit. I don't know, man. All right, well, it is still summer here in the big city and all, and some people are seeing some things in the big city that you never seen before. And I'm going to show you right here on The Vibe. Check out these guys when they see something they've never seen before.
It's had a real camera though, bro. Look, it's more of them. It's 9 of them. Oh, it's 9 of them.
It's mad of them.
Yo, what the fuck? He's getting on it. Oh, bro. Nobody get a camera.
They're tripping out on dolphins in the river.
What the fuck? We had dolphins this whole time?
He said we had dolphins this whole time.
He's had a real camera.
Nobody told me they got
bro.
dolphins.
Look, it's more of them. It's 9 of them. Oh, it's 9 of them. Yo, what the fuck? He's getting on it. Oh, bro. Nobody get a camera. Yo, it's 9 of them, bro.
It's mad of them.
What the fuck?
Mad at them is street for there's large quantities of them. It's mad amounts of them.
Dolphins this whole time?
It's mad of them.
That
shit is mad of them, yo. It's mad quantities of dolphins right here on BF Live, The Vibe. All right, let me see. Idiot, says our friend Tiffany Washington. Yo, Tiff, it's mad of them. You don't even understand. You might have seen 1 or 2, but it was mad of them. They ain't never seen mad of them. All 9, bro? For real, bro, Flex? Let's see. Damn dolphins. Yo, World Star. That's right. Yo, I got dolphins. They flips and shit. Yo, man. This boat is real. Yo, man. World Star. Dolphins. World Star. Andrew emojis being utilized by our friend Just a Guess. BF speaks jive question mark. Where have you been, Matt, the whole time I've been around? I've been accused of code switching more than one time here on BF Live, The Vibe. I'm just funning. I grew up here in Baltimore City. I can't help it. It just kind of PPs its way naturally into the way I talk. I want to show something that somebody shared online. This particular person, I don't really like, I'm kind of indifferent about them, but I got to say, when I watched this little fun music video made up about this person, it did give me a chuckle. So I'm going to give you guys a chuckle too, and that'll get us closer to the piss break. And when we do that at 1:30, that's we're going to take a little pause for the cause so you can re-up your drink and go to the bathroom and we can get what you need. And when we come back, we can check the National Day calendar. I'm going to do get back into the top 30 as seen on TV because I've been threatening to do that. I do have some good WTF. What the fuck is this? Because there's always stuff out there. I go, what is this? And I bring in here for a segment and go, what the fuck is this? I got We're in a Pickle. I've told you all summer long that we're in a pickle the entire summer, that 2025 is in fact the year of the pickle for whatever reason. I don't know why it happened. I just got on my phone and everything that came up in my feed was pickle food, pickle everything. We'll get into that with We're in a Pickle. But I'm gonna run this little video right here. I don't know how many of people have seen this. You've probably seen it already. But it's about some people that maybe you're aware of from the Content House, if you will. And somebody did a little parody song of this Bobby Nick and P. Cunt. Listen to this shit. This is it's a picture of Christy, the comedian Christy Mayer, but
Down on the corner by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she goes by. They turn their heads and they watch her till she's gone.
It's funny because it's not good because of how bad it is.
Oh, Lord have mercy, baby's blue jeans are screaming loud.
The blue jeans are screaming.
Up by the bus stop and across the street. Open up the windows to take a peek. Y'all, she's walking, talking like a rolling stone. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans a screaming. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's only about 300 pounds. Look her way.
You think so?
She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. Lord, the bitch can't help it. Well, up on the main street, by the taxi stand, there's a crowd of people and a traffic jam.
True flex. I might have overtalked it.
She ain't doing nothing wrong. Lord have mercy, Christy's got her blue jeans a screaming. Ah! Fuck you, you fucking bitch. I'm out. Fuck this shit.
Oh, there you go. You get the idea of it. Bob, that was just so stupid it made me laugh. That's what I thought. It was just stupid. It made me laugh. Now, Flex, you make a good point. You say if you got to explain something too much, it's not funny. I basically should have said that the views represented in this video do not reflect the views of myself or BF Live the Vibe. Maybe that would have been a better way because I don't really hate Chrissy, but the thing was just so stupid and silly and made me laugh, Bobby Nick. So that's really what I was getting at there, Flex.
Just stretching.
They was screaming. Oh my God. Let's see. Hoya, you Hoyas. Such our friend. The Space Nerd who checks in the Vibe just in time to get acknowledged before we take the piss break. So hello, Space. Oop, I'm not going to say hello. I'm not going to say hello yet. We're going to say it in the way that we do. We're going to say it in the right way.
Until now, our mission has been that of space law regulation, contact with Earth colonies, and investigation of alien life. But now, a new task. A probe out into where no man has gone before. Space.
Nerd steps in to the vibe right before the piss break that we're about to take right here halfway through BF Live the Vibe. She says good morning to me. I say good morning to you. Hey, Nerd from Tiffany, Washington. Flex, g'day from Space Nerd. Hey, Tiff from Space Nerd. G'day to Space Nerd right back from Flex 316, checking in the middle of the night, down under it's Friday already. He says correct, sir. There you go, buddy. Oh, I love it. There you go. Good shit. You haven't seen it, Flex. Let's go. AM in. Terry says, I bought an avocado this morning. Uh-oh, this is coming at you, Bobby Nick. I know it already. I bought an avocado this morning. It will take a few days for it to ripen. Then a Bobby Nick ASMR avocado eating video shall be created. Oh, no. Oh, no, we can't have that. We can't, Bobby. Now, you're going to have him looking out his door again, think then you're going to send this shit to him again. He's going to be... He just let his guard down and stopped looking for avocados from the mailman.
As the guacamole flies.
Terry needs making a guacamole fly.
On a cold and gray Alberta morning, the mailman just brought Bobby something avocado. And Bobby Nick cries.
Not the dreaded avocado, but I do let you know with that right there, we are exactly halfway through this episode of BF Live the Vibe. A perfect time to take a little pause for the cause, y'all. Just a chance to go to the bathroom, handle your personal business, and maybe on the way back, grab a snack and grab a smoke and grab a drink, but maybe grab a friend too and tell them that we're having all the fun during the day. Thursday's already here. You don't have to wait to the end of the day to have fun. We're doing it right here in the midday. And when we come back, like I said, we'll do a little quick National Day calendar check because I don't think we've done one all week. We've done one all week all along. So maybe we did it Monday. So we haven't done it in a couple days. We'll do that. And I do want to get into some of these other kind of leftover segments I got, like top 30 seen on TV items or maybe wacky stuff found in the thrift shop. And I got plenty of sexy stuff built up due to being harassed by Space Nerd, who inundated with my box with no less than 25 pieces of juicy man meat for her juicy man meat segment. Plus, but don't fret, folks, because my algorithm is filled up with sexy stuff for our segment, Bricked Up. We can't get to any of that until I run this 2.5 minute piss break, folks. Are ready? Ready, set, go. 2.5 minutes, the timer will start running, but only long enough for you to just go get what you need and come back for more fun right after this, folks. Come back for more. This is the piss break.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance.
Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Watch me now. Pee-pee breakdown, pee-pee breakdown. Break it down, pee-pee, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
All right, folks, PB touching time is over. If you are touching it now, you are officially playing with it. We are back for the second half of BF Live The Vibe. I'm not sure why P-Cut dropped out and dropped back in, but there he is. P-Cut's dropped back. What's up, buddy? I seen your thing booped out and you booped back in, all that stuff.
Yeah, refresh.
Well, there you go. Went to the bathroom, we'll refresh everything. They don't like the taste of human. They were talking about sharks and stuff. You guys are talking about sharks and fun stuff and hanging out in the middle of the day. Oh boy, folks, hang on. Yeah. For those of you who are new here, don't know that scream of horror happens when we get breaking poos. We'll tell you what breaking poos is.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
For those of you who are new here to BF Live The Vibe, we are friends with the one and only Wendy Pack, and the Bobby Nick is especially close friends with Wendy Pack. Some say boyfriend and girlfriend, a couple, if you will. And for her personal own shits and giggles, she likes to send her actual shits with giggles to Bobby Nick by way of direct message. Now, we can't show them, obviously, here for terms of service reasons. Bobby Nick, describe what did she send to you, Bobby Nick? What's going on?
Oh, it's an oil slick, everybody. Holy shit.
Oh, my God.
You can tell it's floating right on the top of the water.
Oh
my God, it's a brownout. Yeah, I mean, it's all just greasy and sitting on top of the water, just floating there.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Bobby Nick normally sees both ends of this because Bobby Nick hangs out. Yes, folks, for anyone who's here that new to BF Live The Vibe, we hang out with on our regular friends with the one and only Wendy Pack. That's whose excrement that he is describing. Our poor friend Bobby Nick has seen more excrement from Wendy Pack, dare I say, than her very own doctor, and she literally does it for her own amusement. If anybody thinks that you write this stuff for Wendy or she is off the dome, she lives this stuff, she's crazy, she's wacky. She's Wendy, and that was Breaking Poos. Breaking Poos.
Oh my God, that's horrible.
Oh my goodness, there you go. That just started happening quite naturally during BF Live The Vibe. Bobby Nick comes on here hanging out with me and you guys, minding his very own business, and all of a sudden he screamed in horror one day, and then now it's turned into Breaking Poos right here. All right, but you know what they say about Wendy. You can say what you want about Wendy, but this is what we say about Wendy here on The Vibe.
She shits up her pants.
'Cause she's always a Wendy to me. You know what to do. She's always a Wendy to us here, the one and only Wendy Pack. we are proud to say is among our friends right here on BF Live The Vibe. Well, yesterday was fun, Bobby Nick, because I had the guest yesterday in the afternoon, but you kind of jumped right in then. But you weren't here when Frankie McDonald stopped in The Vibe. Canada's famous. Bro, yesterday worked out so good, man. It worked out perfectly in that I invited James and Florence to come on in hour number 2 when we typically do the Not So Serious News so they could kind of sit in and comment with us. And then I realized yesterday that when I got off the air with them, we did like an hour and 45 minutes straight, Bobby Nick. We didn't take a break, and I never got to the actual news. I started talking to them, and we literally just flowed for an hour and 45 minutes yesterday. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even do the other news or Not So Serious News because I had so much other stuff to talk to them about. So that was a lot of fun yesterday. I guess I deserve it. I'm eating stuffed cabbage. Ooh, Terry. Oh my God, cabbage is the worst, man. When my mother would cook like cabbage or the occasional time she would, Bob, it would just stink up my house, man. I couldn't take that smell. All right.
I don't mind it.
I know. I think we talked about this before when I started saying, I'm like, I think my boy Bobby Nick actually said that he likes that smell of cabbage, that putrid smell in the house.
Too.
Do you, Two Joints?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. My father loved St. Patrick's Day for corned beef and cabbage, bro. He would go eat that stinking wretched shit at multiple locations. He knew all the spots where he could get what he liked. I can't deal with the cabbage. Two Joints comments with a really nice thing saying, really great show yesterday, BF. You had flow and good questions. Thank you, Two Joints. I will say, bro, that I like that because that was just all like, we'll talk about Howard. Well, I didn't really know what I would ask them about Howard. We'll talk about Howard. We'll talk about Charlie Sheen. We'll just talk about. So we just kept doing, we'll talk about this. We talked about Madden and all. So it was just great actual conversation. And I really enjoyed it because it really reduced the amount of prep I need to do, Bobby Nick. I'm whipping my ass over here trying to come up with segments and ways to present content for 3 hours a day. And I'm like, you know what? Just hanging out for an hour and 45 and talking to some friends is a great way to do it too.
Well, it was great because they had a lot of things to say about a lot of different stuff. And so did you, so.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah. I'm glad because I just come on and talk. So if you people give me impressions back, I don't always see what you guys see. But thank you. It just felt good, Bob. And when I got off, like I said, I'm like, I hardly did anything on my sheet yesterday. I'm like, this is a fun way to do a show. I don't have to work so hard. Just come on the air and talk. I like it. How dare you be? I don't know what I said in context there. What I was saying there. Good morning to my brother BF from Oscar Electric. He says, Bobby, good morning. And my brother Pecan, it's Oscar Electric, steps into the vibe.
Oscar.
Reubens are delicious. Do you like Paul's Reuben? Hi-ho, I heard that. Let's see. Space Nerd gets acknowledged by Oscar Electric. Scuff with Shane steps into the vibe and says, how's it going, y'all?
Dang.
It's going better now. We're adding to the chat family with Scuff with Shane. Hoya to Oscar Electric from Space Nerd. Two Joints, my brother, gets acknowledged from Oscar Electric. Hoya Shane from Space Nerd. Nerd, what's up and how are you? Ask Scuff with Shane. Terry Nee gets acknowledgement from Enthusiastic from Oscar Electric. Corned beef. Oh, I can't take it. I cannot take it.
Corned beef is awesome. What? Really?
What? I do love a Paul Rubin, but there you go. Pacific Northwesterner forever. There you go. She's repping her hood. Oscar Electric is hanging out. All of our fun, enthusiastic friends. Shane, hanging in. How about you? Space Nerd responds. Where's my girl Mandy Diffin here? She's my smoking. She's my fishing authority, and she's also kind of my smoking head, along with Tiffany Washington. I really give her that since Mandy's got smoking. So Tiff and Mandy and all my other smoking heads. Mandy, you already 2 gravity bongs in, probably 3 by now. No, Pee Wee Herman. I knew what you meant by Pee Wee Herman. That's why I made a Paul Rubin joke. We're on the same page. All right, let's go. This is Mandy Diff. Let me know, my gravity bong expert. Let me know if you think you can handle what Wiz Khalifa has invented, a new way to get high. And hey, if you got something, why don't you hit it during this? BF. Watch this, Mandy. She's on 3. Look at you, look. He just went up and blowtorched him, Pecan. Look at that.
So what? I keep them rolled up, sagging my pants, not caring what I show. Keep it real with my niggas, keep it playing for these hoes. It look clean, don't it? Wash the other. So what? We get drunk. So what? We smoke weed. We're just having fun. We don't care who sees. So what? We go high. That's how it's supposed to be. I'm young and wild.
and free. Look, Mandy wants it.
Rolled up, sagging my pants, not caring what I show. Keep it real with my niggas, keep it playing for these hoes. And look clean.
There you go. That's a new way of doing it. Well, you know what, folks? I spoke his name, and he appears yet again. He's in for another day for a surprise for us. He's the one and only Frankie's most famous weatherman, Frankie McDonald. Canada's most famous weatherman, Frankie McDonald.
I think you linked it to my book. I just posted on it.
All right, well, here we go. How you doing today, Frankie? It's Friday, buddy. What's going on today?
And that means it's Thursday, not Friday.
I read Friday. You know, Frankie, I get a day ahead because I was saying the 11th yesterday, and yesterday was the 10th. So thank you, Frankie, for correcting me. Today is
Thursday. September 11th.
Let me put it up there, buddy. Thank you. That's why I do it, Frankie, because I always forget the day. Frankie McDonald steps in, and he's letting you know that his book is available on Amazon.com. We always like to promote it anytime and every time Frankie comes. Did you get your copy yet? I told you yesterday to get one. You can see that my screen says that I've had mine since August 22nd of 2022. So I'm not just bragging. I'm just letting you know that there you go, that I'm not just telling you to do it. I actually do what I'm asking you to do. Ever wonder where clouds come from or how meteorologists predict the weather? This brand new book, starring Nova Scotia's favorite weather reporter, Frankie McDonald, and written by author Sal Solar, shares stories from Frankie's early years, along with facts and all things sunny, rainy, snowy, and stormy. Filled with pictures, graphics, and advice from Frankie himself, this book has everything you need to be prepared. It's available on Amazon.com. Right here, I'm going to copy that link right here, and I'm going to paste it in the chat. And you guys, I highly recommend it. It's got great pictures, and it covers Frankie's childhood and lets you know where his love of weather came from. The one and only Frankie McDonald steps in, buddy. Hey, what show did you do yesterday? Did you do Base Guy? What were you up to?
I was on the Hot Water Show with Gino Piscante yesterday, and I was on Midnight Hostility Podcast, and I was on your podcast and Midnight Hostility Podcast and the Hot Water Show and Ham Radio.
Ham Radio, always your buddy Ham Radio. You've been doing that for a long time.
Like I said, you link to IMDb, Frankie McDonald.
Okay, let's do our thing now here. Frankie McDonald on this is just your regular IMDb, huh? Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll throw this in the chat too, buddy. Frankie McDonald's got an IMDb. Of course, you know his bobblehead is always available for order or pre-order. Where's that, Frankie? Tell the people.
The National Bobby Hall of Fame website.
Hell yeah, you're the better promoter, man. You're the promoting master. Let me see. Trying to pull your link right here. So you've been selling a lot of them, Frankie?
And that means I got an interview with Giuliani at 11 o'clock p.m. tonight, 7 o'clock, Meteorological Report, Giuliani.
All right. That sounds cool. If you have any links for any of those shows, I can throw them in the chat too. There's Frankie McDonald. You want to listen to your dad's song real quick? Why don't you give me your dad's link? Throw me that link real quick. I need to do a better job of saving these. Frankie throws these links in our private...
show the IMDb on screen.
Okay, we'll do, Frankie. Yes, I will. I don't know where we're going. That's what we're going to do. We're going to show Frankie McDonald. My dude's got an IMDb, the Internet Movie Database, media database. Right here. Look at this.
It's like a compound media related podcast. That's another thing. The Bueno Mello in my high school days.
All right, where's it? Oh yeah, Bueno Mello. There you go. The Rob and Slim Show. Chrissy Mayer's Wet Spot. It has all his credits on it. Look at this. Look at this guy. He is a popular amateur weatherman from Sydney, Nova Scotia. His practical advice ahead of storms, advising people to be prepared by stocking up on necessities and charging their phones, has made him sought after YouTube when severe weather approaches. Let me expand on this. Let me make it bigger. That's what she says. It says he tweets and produces a weather forecast that is uploaded to YouTube every day, and he stops it on BF Live The Vibe too. Wow, Frankie. Frankie's made the big time, man. He's got an IMDb. What? You went blank on us. I didn't notice that. What's up, Frank? You still with us? Still with us, Frank? Guess not.
I'm copying the links now.
Okay, you're doing a little work in the back. Yeah. I understand. There you go. All right. Well,
Frankie, what's the weather going to be like for the next week in Alberta?
It's going to be warm out in Alberta. It's going to be, then you got really hot weather in Missouri where Anthony Rogers live. Oh. That's the Base Guy Show. That's one. And Meteorological Weather Report with Giuliani. That's another one.
Okay, cool. Here's a base guy link. I'll definitely share that. I've heard you talk about this guy ever since I've been hearing about Frankie McDonald. He always has been loyal to the base guy, so he must be a really good friend if Frankie talks about him all the time like this. So I will gladly share this. Copy, and I'm going to paste it in our chat right here. And this is where when Frankie's talking real fast and you don't know where he's going, click on, well, actually, I'll put that in the private chat. That's supposed to be in the regular chat. Hang on. Let me see. Son of a bitch. I done messed it up, Frankie. Let me see. All right, I'll get it right. I'm not supposed to be in the private chat. You guys already know. You can already see the links. Let me see. Copy. Frankie McDonald's here, joining BF Live The Vibe. We're getting his links in the actual chat right here, so you can go see him on Base Guy and all the other fun stuff that Frankie McDonald does.
Yeah, to pull up the Base Guy show on screen.
Oh, do I? Okay, I can do that. I have it already up here. Let me see.
Then after that, the Giuliani show.
Oh my God, you've got all the links. All right, I'll try to keep up with you, Frankie. Let me open this one. There we go.
Yeah.
Here's
Frankie's unloading on you. Yeah.
Whoa, okay. Joey Only came up first, so I'll share that one first. How about that? Let me see.
Yes.
Here's Joey Only. I like this, Frankie, because sometimes you do so many shows, I can't keep up with what you're saying. So Joey Only is another
You have to
friend.
click subscribe.
Oh, boom. I just did it. Thanks, Joe. I will definitely do that. I want to be friends with anybody that Frankie McDonald is friends with, and he must be a good dude. So I'll copy and paste this link and also let you know that that's where this is Joey Only. So let me open this up in Chrome so then I can nab the link real quick, and I'll throw that in the chat too. I'm glad you're doing this, Frankie, because yeah, you do a lot of different shows. So let's all the people know this is
Hey,
the
Frankie,
Joey.
whatever happened to Dylan?
He does his own thing.
He does his
Does
own thing
now.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute. What about Base Guy show? I just said you have to pull Base Guy show on link too.
Coming right up, buddy. Coming right up. Here we go. Base Guy. Let me open it. Let me open it in Chrome. Right here. And then I'll throw it up on the screen for my friend Frankie McDonald. I like this because we really can understand where Frankie is going. All of these different shows. I know Base Guy is one I hear all the time. Now I'm already subscribed to Base Guy, Frankie. I don't have to click it on that one, buddy.
If you see the live for Base Guy show, you have to click watch per Base Guy show. The last Base Guy show in June.
There you go. That's where, okay, so there you go. Base Guy, that's one of many Frankie's friends right there. All right, buddy. Frankie McDonald steps in with all his plugs and credits. All right, well, you're welcome to hang out as long as you want to, Frankie, or we can start doing the Frankie dance.
This is Frankie McDonald, my
Let's go,
own team
people.
live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Extreme cold air is headed towards
Frankie
Minnesota
brings positive vibes and lots of fun. So let's dance. Everybody now.
Be prepared.
Oh.
Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Very cold weather in the state of Minnesota.
Everybody dancing in the chat.
Cold weather in the state of Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota. Very cold weather in the state of Minnesota.
Very cold weather. Do the Frankie dance, y'all.
Minnesota. Don't leave your pets outside in the state of Minnesota. And don't leave your dog outside in the state of Minnesota. Drink lots of green tea. Drink lots of white tea. Drink lots of red tea. Dress very, very warm. Cold like Minnesota.
They're cold like Minnesota. The Frankie
And then here,
McDonald.
but Tino's doing a hot water football show tonight too.
Is he doing that? Do you go on his football show, Frankie? Yeah.
Yes, before Giuliani show.
Before the Giuliani show. Well, Frankie, you got a whole schedule of shows to do today, buddy. Well, we shared with some of the people, so try to catch up with Frankie McDonald if you can keep up with him. Either with Joey, was it Joey Only? I'm trying to keep up with him, or the Base Guy, or Gino Bisconte in Hot Water. Frankie does all the shows, and BF Live The Vibe is one of them. Thank you, Frankie McDonald.
See you
for stopping
soon, right
by.
now.
See you next
See you
time,
later,
Frank.
Frankie. Yeah,
I love the quick check-ins from Frankie McDonald, man.
You know
And
what?
Bob,
I
yeah.
will take credit for that one. But you know, it
Thanks.
was
Okay.
funny because while I was messaging him the link, he
Mm-hmm.
was messaging me some other stuff. I was like, whoa. Like just as I pressed send, boom, something came in from him.
And you were like, what the hell? Like, that wasn't supposed to happen that quick, right?
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, so we were thinking of each other at the same time, I guess.
Frankie's a great guy. We've always loved Frankie's energy. We've been lucky enough to be associated with Frankie early on, like since our first podcast we've been doing, and he's been a friend and a bro, and he's a promotional machine. And he didn't do it that time, but I still have to find the one. I was almost asked him to do me like another like tag or something for the show. He's like, You're watching BF Live Divide on YouTube and all that stuff. I mean, he hit it so fast the other time, and I should have nabbed it faster. But thank you, Frankie McDonald. I love a guy that's about just an innocent guy with positive vibes, and he loves doing this stuff. Obviously, Bobby Nick. He shared a beautiful picture on Twitter X the other night of he was on a boardwalk area up in Sydney, Nova Scotia, and the sun was setting, and you could see the boardwalk and the scenery. And I told him that was beautiful scenery, Frankie McDonald. So I try to chat with Frankie, whether online, and I'm always glad when he stops right in here on our show, BF Live the Vibe. I think I was about ready to head over to the National Day calendar, see if there's a couple few things we have to check in on over there, because it's not every day we do it, and there's always a couple holidays or celebrations for someone or something on the National Day calendar. It's the National Day calendar check-in is what we're doing here on the Vibe. Oh, wait a minute. Andrew, you missed Frankie again.
Yeah, you, Andrew.
He was literally pissing in a way. Every time he goes piss, Frankie goes, this is my chance to come in while Andrew's not here. So there you go. Oh, my God.
Yes, I pissed myself.
Oh, my God. You could have kept that confidential, and we would have never doxed you there, buddy, but I'm sorry that the timing worked out that way, Andrew. Just fell asleep sitting up, says Flex316. That means he's powering through. He's having fun down under. It's a whole nother day down under. Well, today is a day here. Look, I must do it all the time with the Freudian slip. I have a bad habit of like seeing a certain piece of information and then going on to the next one. Like I see a date and I go, oh, it's Friday. It's not Thursday or whatever. And so I must have said Friday like I was doing yesterday.
Yeah, right.
And once again, I say I do it not only for you guys, I do it for me too, to remind everybody that today is September 11th, and it is Thursday. If I said Friday, if I said another day or number, I apologize. And I'll let you know that on Thursday, September 11th, of course, it's National School Picture Day. We've been talking about these school photos lately. I've showed the ones in one of my liftoff reels of how Kmart used to have like to do those kind of old photos look. School Picture Day. National Hot Cross Buns Day today on September 11th. Oh, one a penny, two hot cross buns. How about National Make Your Bed Day? Make your own damn bed day on the 11th.
That was the first song I learned on the recorder.
I think it was everybody's first song.
One a penny, two a penny, hot cross buns. All right, Andrew. Well, then let's do hot cross buns for our friend Andrew and everybody else that's curious about National Hot Cross Buns Day. On September 11th, it encourages us to rise and shine to this tasty treat. Currants and raisins. That would sound like when Jeff the Drunk was getting prank called by Shuley in that bit that we did the other day. It's like, Andrew, just random ringtone music started playing. But in hot cross buns, currants and raisins are baked into the buns, add a sweet flavor. As noted in the name of this baked good, it's marked with a cross. To make the cross, bakers used a doughy paste baked into the bread. Sometimes icing is used to make the cross instead. Hot cross buns traditionally eaten at the end of Lent in many historically Christian countries. Lent begins the evening before Ash Wednesday through Good Friday, and the cross is a symbol of the crucifixion. Beyond its significance as a traditional treat, the spice sweet bun offers some folklore and history too. Well, there you go. So it's hot cross buns. You might have learned about them like Andrew on a recorder, or maybe you learned about them from eating them, but that is one of our items, our first item on the National Day calendar check-in. Our next one is School Picture Day. Now, I guess we all probably have some type of memory or recollection of going to school and School Picture Day. Bobby, Nick, my friend, do you have any memories or any recollections of you had to get dressed up and, there was always certain things that happened? It was always like a big day at school. Do you have any recollections that you can pull from on School Picture Day? Are you listening to me? Are you muted? He's muted. You're fucking muted. Saying all kind of good shit and you're muted.
Sorry. I'm taking a phone call from Wendy. Wendy, you're live on the air right now.
Okay.
Hey, Bobby.
Hey, Wendy, what are you doing?
I called to see you.
She called to see me. She knows I'm doing a show, but she called to see me.
I'm lonely without you.
She's lonely without me, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're
boy.
hearing her. Hi, Wendy.
Yeah.
She can
yes,
always come on
hi,
the vibe.
Wendy.
She's always could come on the vibe. I told you.
He said you can always come on the vibe if you want. You want to come on the vibe?
I told Bobby Nick that.
You out of bed?
Yes, I've been out of bed.
Okay, well then get up here. Do you have the link or do you want me to send it to you?
Okie dokie.
Send her the link. She don't get it regular.
Okay. Right.
Unless you got it from Stormy or something. All right, look at that. We had Frankie McDonald join us, and now we're probably going to have the one and only Wendy Pack joining us. I told Bobby Nick many months ago that just give me a heads up till I know to expect her backstage. But Wendy Pack, don't even bother asking if she can come on anymore. As long as the show it fits in with the show or whatever, or we're like doing stuff like this, she's always welcome on BF Live The Vibe. Wendy is. And let's see if she did a National School Picture Day is what I was starting to talk about, Bobby Nick. This was always a big day at school because you had to like have your hair just right. You were thinking about it the couple days before, the night before, whatever. I was asking if you had any like clear memories or recollections of Picture Day at when you went to school.
I don't know.
I can just always remember trying to, obviously dress the best, and you didn't want to get dirty or messed up before it was time. Your time came, your scheduled time. You had to keep your hair nice, all that shit.
Honestly, I don't remember dressing up too much, but I must have, right? Because I did.
Maybe I'm making assumptions because I assume because that's how we did it that you dressed up. But I know you always see some of those people that just went in there in their Aussie shirts and all that stuff, and really they didn't give no F's about it. So was that more your way? You participated, but you didn't really.
Maybe it was just I maybe my
just showed up.
Didn't really care or whatever. Just go to school. It's just another day, right?
Yeah, for whatever reason, it always seemed to be.
I do remember so many people like having like all the girls usually have the fancy dresses and everything. It's like holy shit. I don't remember ever doing that. No.
Yeah, so this is about National School Picture. How about you, P. Cunt? Do you have any like memories of like because my whole thing was you had to keep your hair up. My mother always, it had to be a good picture. And obviously back in those days, Bobby, Nick, and P. Cunt, you didn't get a chance like on a phone nowadays to go, well, how did that turn out? They didn't have monitors or anything back in the day. They their fail safe was just taking multiple pictures in case one didn't turn up. P. Cunt, but do you have any recollections of like dressing up or school picture day or having like a weird pose or anything?
Not so much a weird pose or anything, but it definitely had to be, real sharp looking, dressed up and everything. I actually hated school picture day.
Yeah, there was a lot of agita, a lot of like anxiety around it because my mom would send me dresses and you didn't want your shirt to become untucked or, come a certain way or come undone. I always wanted to get my picture done earlier than later so I could just stop worrying about like how I looked in it and if I was going to piss off my mother by not looking right in it. Let me see. Scuff with Shane says, my mom always made sure that we were nice, all nice for picture day. Exactly. It was a big deal. I remember it being. So maybe today is for some of you guys, it's National Picture Day for some of your loved ones or maybe their kids. On the second Thursday in September, National School Picture Day reminds us to put on our best smiles. Picture Day creates memories that last a lifetime. Not only that, but the day makes moms and dads radiate with pride and joy. Whether they captured the first toothless grin or the start of adolescence, school pictures are a tradition dating back generations. So take as you go. I see them even with Bobby Nick. I see with even my friends that have college age kids are still hooked on. They even got their first school picture when they started their first day of classes going to college. So some people they got to have that first picture day no matter what. Well, you know what? I got to have no matter what the support of Juggalette Jen. Thank you, Jen, for one. Gifted membership. She's a member defender. Expanding our family every day and adds Conservative Colin. The Visual Challenge. Conservative Colin. I know you can't see this, but Jen gave you the membership. Jen that did that. Conservative Colin. He can't see it. That's a joke, folks. He knows it. Let's see. Oh, hell yeah, Colin got it, says Jugglehead Jen. I caught him on your show last week, Bobby Nick. One of your many shows. I saw a conservative Colin on panel, and you rarely see him on panel. Do you remember what show that was on?
I think that was on an episode of No Filter.
Yeah, because he's visually impaired. He makes no bones about it, and all people were cracking wise about his lack of ability to see things. And also, hello, conservative Colin. So
you know what I really like about Colin though. He will bust balls back just as good as he gets it, and he loves that people treat him like a normal human being.
Interesting. He he doesn't. He's one of them people that isn't having a pity party for himself and wearing hats and all that stuff.
Not at all. No.
Wow. Well, it's interesting that you say that, Bobby Nick, because
good job at everything, you know.
I love people that have a good sense of humor about themselves and just about life in general, no matter what their state is in life. And Andrew, this guy is certainly among them right here. Look, he's waving his hand like, yeah, you're talking about me.
I'm the same way, motherfuckers.
You're talking about me. And that, you know, and
that's right, Annie, you crippled fuck.
There you go.
Yes. I know I am, and I love being crippled because I can give myself crippled jokes.
There you go. That's right.
I love crippled jokes.
There you go. Rittenall says conservative Colin is my friend. Well, you tell him when you see him. Say, Colin, I know you can't see this, but you've been gifted a membership on BF Live The Vibe. Well, you know, it's interesting because let me share another screen with you real quick while we're in the middle of the national calendar thing. And this is actually about kind of what we're talking about, Bobby Nick, about how to deal with people with disabilities and all in a fun, fair way. Because I think, you know, I took this lead from Howard Stern with that, Bobby Nick, because he would treat like people that were mentally challenged or like Eric the Midget or Eric the Actor. You know, he treated them as equals, right? As far as the way he talked to them, he didn't pity them for their problems, right?
Can I say something wholeheartedly?
Sure, you cripple bastard. No,
Howard, I would love to meet Howard before he died.
There you go. That would be fun. I don't know if that's ever going to happen, Andrew, but never give up hope on that. But I'm going to play a little video that kind of relates to exactly
looking motherfucker.
Bobby Nick. Bobby Nick has no idea how he's totally qualifying for this video that I'm about to run right here. Bobby Nick, you're going to be among us people, for Christ's sake, that qualify for this.
Repeat, testing.
Holy shit.
Yeah, testing.
Did you know that laughing at disabled people is actually a sign that you are highly intelligent? According to psychology, if you laugh at people struggling with disabilities, you aren't just a heartless asshole, you are a highly intelligent heartless asshole. Psychologists have studied something called benign violation theory, which basically states that humor comes from breaking a rule. And since people with higher intelligence tend to spot social rules and patterns faster than others, they also notice when those rules can be bent in unexpected ways. That's why the cleverest people sometimes laugh at things that society says shouldn't be funny. They're seeing the incongruity, not endorsing the cruelty. This is also supported by the superiority theory in humor. Highly intelligent people love to test boundaries of what's socially acceptable, partly because their brains crave novelty. They're not laughing at the disability, they're laughing at the absurdity of a situation society labels off limits. In other words, your brain might be playing a kind of high-level social chess. So the next time that someone tells you that you are a horrible person for laughing at someone with disability, just know that you are experiencing humor on a deeper level than they could comprehend.
Booyah, Bobby. You stepped in, you smart bastard.
Look at that. Oh, I'm smart after all. Yeah.
Wittenoff says this very thing. My brother was handicapped, and the easiest thing to do was treat them no different. You're absolutely right, Wittenoff. And I had some younger cousins that unfortunately one had muscular dystrophy, and the other one had mental retardation, and that's how we grew up, Bobby Nick, treating them and talking and treating them as normal as anyone and everyone else, cracking on them, the whole nine, everything.
I hate when people. Here's what I hate the most. The waitress, when I'm out to eat, and the waitress looks at the other person next to me.
Oh, they don't even acknowledge you with their eyeballs, Andrew?
What is he having?
Oh, damn, I'm here, bitch. Bobby Nick, you are right about the Max Hedron.
Yeah.
He's got the max headroom. I thought you were just like cracking wise on Andrew again.
No,
Hey, Bobby Nick,
No,
you're a really like a highly intelligent dude. The way, although you're max headroom crack and all that stuff. There you go. Look at that. F the Packers, and written off says facts, BF and Andrew. What we're talking about. Yeah, they just you don't look past them like they're not even there. That is like the rudest thing you can do. The easiest thing is to treat them like a normal human being, like they.
And I'm like about to say something, motherfucker. I'm right here. Like,
Yep.
I can take my own fucking order.
Yeah, I bet you won't ignore me when I break out my credit card at the end of this, bitch. Bet you won't ignore me then, will you? So I'm paying for this. All right. Well, Andrew, I'm glad we had that little kind of break in the middle. Oh, that's right. Wendy is lurking. She fell below the line. We got our friend. She don't have to be lonely and just call Bobby Nick. She's always welcome here on BF Live. It's Wendy Nick. Let me just do that now. I put you next to your
Bobby.
I put you next to your Bobby. Wendy, how you doing today, girlfriend?
I'm doing fine, BF. How are you?
I'm doing great, and you don't ever have to be lonely during the day. If you're around and I don't have a guest and, it's not too many people on screen, you're always welcome on BF Live The Vibe, Wendy.
Thank you, BF. I just don't like interrupting your show because I have a lot of haters been rude lately into Bobby and me, so
I know.
a lot of shit's been going down.
Wow. Well,
That's
we
right.
F the haters. That's right. We don't hate over here. You come here for love.
Programming note, Andrew. I'm not sure if you're even aware because we can't get a hold of you. But tonight, No Filter is not No Filter. Tonight is Stormy addressing some situations, and certain people are going to be invited to that show.
I didn't know that was going down.
Oh, yeah. It's going to happen at 7 p.m. Eastern. No filter tonight. Well, maybe there might be a little bit of no filter if this thing ends a little early. So Andrew, stand by. But Stormy's going to be addressing some stuff. So go over to No Filter with Andrew and Friends and member up. It's only $2.99 a month, folks. It's going to be a show you do not want to miss. Stormy addressing some situations and
I don't even know a lot about this, folks. Normally I know a little bit clues, but I know nothing about this.
I don't really know much about it either.
Okay. All right, well, you got to tune in at 7 o'clock tonight.
Yeah. I have no idea.
I'm not gonna even be on then, I guess.
Well, just Andrew, I suggest you stand by. We will pop in once everything's over.
It sounds like every now and then you got to handle some business, so it sounds like you got to tune in at 7 p.m. Eastern time tonight for No Filter with Andrew and Friends, and Stormy's going to deal with some business, so you got to tune in to see what that business is. Mr. Blue Sky comes in with his comment about how you typically treat people, and he goes, I treat everyone like their children, so it's fair. Mr. Blue Sky steps into the vibe.
And also, I have to address something.
Oh boy, we're addressing things today.
Oh, no.
It's a dress shit day.
Someone brought up to my attention recently.
What?
Who, Andrew? What are you saying, Andrew?
You don't want to know. His name starts with a fucking O.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Well,
so
Terry-
I
thought he was done.
real quick.
Well,
I give them permission to use my channel during the time.
Yeah, that's right.
It's okay for them to use my monetized channel. Not that they're using it without my permission.
There you go.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Everything
well,
goes.
Let's not turn BF's show into a drama show.
That's okay. That's all right. Two Joint says, who is the beautiful lady below BF Live The Vibe? That would be the one and only, the very famous Wendy Packers right there. Look at her.
I just wanted to address that because someone is putting words in my mouth like they're using it without my permission. I told them to.
Electric Head Gino says, I'm quite confused. Well, I'm hosting the show and I'm quite confused. Electric Head Gino. So Electric Gino checks in on the vibe. I guess suffice to say from the pieces that I'm putting together is that there's, as you can imagine, there's much chatter that goes on even when these shows aren't going on. And sometimes that chatter makes its way to the air and bubbles to the surface. So if you're into finding out the ins and the outs of all of that, you're going to have to tune in tonight at 7 p.m. East on No Filter with Andrew and friends. So when Stormy addresses that, holy shit. Come up for air, Andrew. Yes.
Have to anyway.
Nope, yeah. Oh, there you go. All right, that's right. So, family business goes down. We got Wendy Pack hanging out with us. She's joining us here in the middle of National Day Calendar Check. Wendy, hey Wendy, do you got any school pictures when you went to school from back in the day when you were a kid?
Yes, I do, but I don't know where they're at.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I don't know if I could find mine, Wendy, but I always remember having to dress up and being just right on picture day when I went to school, right?
Yes, you do. You have to dress and look appropriate.
You have, good word. We have to look appropriate. There you go. Oh, how about this? We're going to wrap up this segment here, and then we're going to start talking to Wendy a little more. What was this one I was going to play? Is this watch again? Okay, that was that thing we just watched. Let me wrap up this segment, and let's get on with more fun now that we got new friends stepping in and out. And we're talking about all kind of stuff. Let's wrap up the National Day Calendar we just did. Yeah, we got all kind of friends checking with us. You know what? I'm going to play this right now because I got some videos I've been holding on to. And we like positivity and fun and good moments. I think somebody forwarded this to me to share with you on the vibe. So that's what I'm going to do right now. But I'm going to do that after I acknowledge Juggaleette Jen, who supports me with a monthly membership. And she adds family members every day, much like Peacunt. She's having fun with the armchair comic emojis, the Peacunt emoji, and the Bobby Nick emojis, all individually. And you can have fun. There's a Wendy one in there, Juggaleette Jen. Where's them Wendy's? Come on, Wendy has her own emoji right here on BF Live the Vibe, only if you're a member. Hey, Wendy, watch this. I did a story earlier about a doggy who he was seeing his little toy get fixed, and he was crying because he thought that the frog, his toy was hurt, right? Well, watch this video. Watch this doggy right here. This doggy, it says Pluto just caught a sight of one of his biggest fans. So watch, these people have a dog, and I think the dog is named Pluto, and they actually get to meet Pluto. And watch how the interaction goes. Watch this. Watch how the dog reacts. The dog has a Pluto toy, so Pluto is already the dog's favorite dog already. Look at that, Wendy. Look at him rubbing all over it. Ain't that cute, Wendy?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look, they're getting rolling together. Look.
Adorable.
He totally identified as a dog.
And you're his favorite, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Ain't that cool, Andrew? That's like Air Bud, isn't it, Andrew?
Where's your Pluto?
Oh, there we go.
I thought that was a cool video. I tell you what, that costume must be convincing because that dog thought it was a dog.
Put your notifications on so you can be on the stream with me.
Yeah, do what he said. All right. Let's have a little fun with a little fun video here, and then we'll do another segment of fun hanging out with Wendy Pack and Bobby Nick and Peacunt and Andrew and all of our friends in the chat family having fun on this early part of Thursday. But don't forget to join me later on tonight, folks, because we already talked about how, later on tonight, if you're in tune with that, if you want to see what Stormy has to say and speak her piece, that'll be 7 o'clock tonight on No Filter with Andrew and Friends. We're going to do more formal plugs at the end of the show. This is just an early reminder that after that, go hang out with me at 8:45 later on tonight, because I'm going to be doing replayables. We watch fun videos. We spin a wheel and we have to do whatever the wheel says that we have to do. Drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, and hang out with us at 8:45 tonight. But let's watch this fun little video first, and then we're going to go to the other fun segments right here on The Vibe. Check this out. I call this horsehair with no name, I think is what I called this one. Horsehair with no name.
What the hell?
Watch, Wendy. It's a horse, Wendy.
Oh shit. Now that's me and Bobby right there.
You like that? If you and Bobby.
I'm slightly aroused by the way she's bobbing.
Bobby, Nick, I gotta say, bro, like I thought, like, are we gonna see some like dry humping or something dry sexual here? It almost is, depending on the angles, but yeah, Bob, I love this because it took me a time. Nice at greatest. So our friend Two Joints checking in. Juggalette Jen is laughing at. That's right. I call this a horsehair with no name, or a hair horse with no name. Check it out. But Bob, yeah, the eroticism did hit me too, buddy. I'm like, am I supposed to be turned on by this or not? I was a little confused.
Oh yeah, this is me and Bobby. Oh hell yeah.
Save a horse, ride a Canadian. Says our Canadian friend Two Joints, of course. Of course he would say that. Let's see. All right, one more time. This is horsehair with no name. Written off as laughing, and that's what it's about. It's about having fun with positive vibes and making the most out of our one trip. We only get one ride on the planet, folks. You don't get a second one. Here we go. Look, yeah, Bob. I'm like, are they going to start fucking like backwards or something?
Oh hell yeah.
Look at that. Silly fun. Don't hurt nobody right there. A little silly fun right there on the vibe. Where's Andrew at? Oh, Andrew in and out. I took him in and out. Let me see. What did I have? I was going to play for you. What I have? I was going to play something else for you. That went along with that. The new comment says, hello, Frisco. Oh, great song for it, too. Yes, horsehair with no name. Hello, Frisco. The Bone Ranger riding tonight. Oh, I know what I was going to play. Let me add this real quick. Let me look for this. And let me go over here. And let me go to, I'll put it quick. W-E-N-Y. Here it comes. Right here is what I'm looking for. Boom. Haven't played this in a minute.
When you met Bobby on the North Hill tonight, underneath the stars, everything felt right.
Thanks, Annette, for checking
She
in.
had a smile that could light up the room. Bobby knew, then his eyes were full of poo.
It's the Wendy and Bobby Love Affair Saga. Wendy and Bobby.
Bobby knew, so yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty.
Thanks for checking in for positive vibes, Annette.
So true, and loves wild dance.
Hope you have a good meeting. Andrew rocks.
That's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true, and loves wild dance, just them two. Through ups and downs, they hold on tight.
Hello, and welcome to Wendy's show, everybody. The Friday night hang, right, Wendy?
Right, Bobby?
Yeah.
Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true, and loves wild dance, just them two. Through ups and downs, they hold on tight. Two hearts beating in Wendy's boobs light. Laughter and tears, they've seen it all, but their love stands firm, never to fall. Sending Bobby news, oh yes, Bobby, that's right, Bobby loves getting naughty. Wendy and Bobby, they're a match so true, and loves wild dance, just them two. Wendy and Bobby, hand in hand, together they'll always stand. In this crazy world, their love is the key.
Oh, look at that twerking, look at that ass. It's that Wendy ass. There you go, the one and only Wendy Pack, the Love Affair.
Yeah, I feel bad. I broke Scott's twerk.
You broke, yeah, his twerk broke. What we have here? We have
his
written off.
back broke, Wendy. It's not your fault.
First of all, Annette checks in quickly on the Andrew the Giant 96 channel and says, "Hey guys, working hard here. How about you guys? Good vibes to all. Getting back to a meeting, and Andrew rocks." Annette said during that. Written off checked in with many purple hearts for Wendy Love. Amber Wells checks in, a name I'm not familiar with, and says, "Hello, BF and friends. Been watching with my husband. I had written off for a while. Finally subscribed with my own account. I got another couple. Another couple. We got the Bibies. All right, we got all the couples here. We got, awesome. I got another couple that watch here. BF Live The Vibe. Clyde Ding Dong among them, the Bibies. We got so many couples here. Bart and Tiff Washington. I got all the couples here. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate that. Pecan says, Amber Wells Hoya. Well, welcome. I'm glad that you watch with your husband, and I'm glad you're checking in on the vibe. Why don't we continue to have fun? I did this segment. I'm going to continue a segment that I did a couple weeks ago because we got more selections in it. And let's do a little bit of some of these crazy items that are found in the thrift shop. Uh-oh. I'll start with the couple that we left off with last time that were kind of wacky, and then these are actually legit items that you can find in like Goodwills and various Salvation Armies and thrift shops, if you will. So this is found in a thrift shop. This is one of the ones I left you off with last time. This was literally in the thing. It said property of Jeffrey Dahmer, and it's just a bag of like random body parts. So I'm just kind of setting the tone where we left off last time. And then what was this one? This was a weird dress. What did this dress have to do? For anyone that loves garbage trucks, this is literally a good dress with garbage trucks on it. If you're found in the thrift shop, who needs a dress with I don't know. I guess if your family's into it or whatever, Bobby Nick, and it looks like a petite little dress. So I don't know if it's for a kid or maybe a young wife who supporting her husband with a love of garbage truck. There you go. Who loves garbage trucks? This is found in a thrift shop. Wacky items found in a thrift shop. Let's check our next item. This Mickey Mouse statue has seen some things, it says. Look at this. He got that deep look in his eyes. You're like, whoa. He's like, one of the homemade Mickey Mouse kind of things here. All right, found in the thrift shop. Let's see what other wacky items we have on found in the thrift shop. Oh, this is kind of where we left off, so we'll pick up on some new ones. But I remember these because these were those flippy floppies, Bobby Nick, that had great AstroTurf.
Yeah.
These AstroTurf. If you want to feel like you're walking on grass all the time, Pecan, even when you have your flip-flops on, you get these AstroTurf flip-flops here. There you go. When you really don't want to go barefoot in the grass. So you want the grass feeling without touching the grass. And then we saw these psycho rabbits last time. They look like they actually have souls trapped in them, if I think what it looks like. But they look like they actually have people trapped in those. And we saw this item. Let's go into an item that we didn't see last time. We saw that one. Oh, we saw this one, I think. And then, the bag of Trojans. Oh. Now, Pecan, you really going to trust your, your sexual activity to a bag of $6 used condoms that are probably dated out at a thrift shop? I would have thrown them away. There's the Orange Bowl, jock strap that's framed. I don't know who needs a framed Orange Bowl jock strap, but these are just some of the wacky items found in the thrift shop. How about this next one? Let's see. Oh, look at this. Now, these flip-flops these shoes are made to look, to make it look like your foot is always having a day at the beach. So that's what they look like. Look at that. I guess you look at kind of like a bikini body. It looks like it's flesh in between those. Those are weird. Let's see what else we have. Praying that today is my last day. What? Dang, you praying for your own death? Praying that today is my last. Damn, that's fucked up.
Who says that?
It says it on a t-shirt found in a thrift shop, Andrew. Praying that my day today is my last. Holy shit.
Fuck?
Now, look, if you ladies, where's my ladies out there? You got to keep it in shape over here because, look, you got to get the Super Kegel workout. It is Pecan.
The hell?
$7, some gray hair Lou be picking up this thing and you'd be like, ooh, that's nasty. You don't know where this came from. It's Super Kegel. Super Kegel exercise machine found in a thrift shop. Crazy items. What's wrong with this? This Winnie the Pooh looks a little off. He looks a little psycho here. What to say about Pooh? It says the off-brand blanket featuring Winnie the Pooh who is eating something. What is he? Look at his arms all jacked up and everything. Like what's going on with that? And it looks like something. Andrew, it looks like something else, if you will. Oh, what is he eating, Pecan?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh man, who made
Some
that?
cream of some sort.
Cream. All right. How about this next one? This ointment advertising mug with feet. This is for ointment. Oh my God! Oh, look. Do you want a mug with the thing that you're rubbing medicine on? I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, he's like feeding back on himself. Let's see. Whoa! Look at this son of a bitch. Look at it. Look at the SpongeBob Pecan. What the hell? It's like a full size one. What's it say?
Yeah.
This SpongeBob costume has clearly been out of the water for way too long. It's all dried up. Let's see. What else we got? We got one more. These literal children of the corn, salt, and pepper shakers. Those are always kind of eerie with the real faces in them. Not as eerie as those rabbits. And finally, this evil snow globe that I'm pretty sure contains Satan claws. Look at this. It's got red water in it. Look at this. Could it be Satan claws? That's a weird one. Let's start. And I think we kind of finished all those up. So there you go. I just wanted to run through those last couple items I had and found in a thrift shop. Crazy shit found in a thrift shop right here on The Vibe. On this Thursday, hanging out with my friends, chat family. We got an extra friends today. We got Frankie joining us. Got Andrew backstage. We got Wendy Pack, the one and only Wendy Pack, joining us. Hey, what did you have to eat today so far, Wendy? How have you been?
I'm nibbled on some.
Oh, some crackers, some Captain and wafers. I like those. I like the peanut butter cheese crackers or peanut butter wafers. Too. That's my jam, Pecan, right?
Yeah.
I can fill my belly up with them. Amber written off, doobies up. Let's do that. We go for Brian Clauder again. We did that earlier. Secret Undercover Spy says, Wendy, it's great to see you on The Vibe.
What the hell?
That's they're paging Andrew. Paging Andrew. Paging Remulac. I'm Dr. Remulac. I'm Dr. Remulac. Wendy, it's great to see you. It is great to see Wendy, and it's great to see all of you people hanging out with me here on The Vibe. I want to go through my list of videos and make sure that there's something I want to catch up with and play for you guys, because I got a hopper full of all kind of fun stuff that I want and like to share with you. You know, I think Scott was only here when I rolled this yesterday. Let's have fun rolling this one again as I go through like my hopper, because it is Thursday. We're winding down the week, folks. We still got one day to go. Maybe I'll have to do a blow my load Friday, as we talked about on Friday's Bobby Nick, where I kind of just go through all kind of stuff like I'm doing now. I'm having a little blow your load Thursday here. Bob, you weren't here yesterday when I showed this one, but life is rough up. I determined that this is from Russia, I believe. So this is how Russia living the hard life. Check out how these boys are living with Lightning McQueen.
Wake up and drop a dirty four inside my family. Waukesha be my favorite free dirty Diana.
Yeah, Bobby, your eyes do not deceive you. You're watching two young kids with a vape pen sitting in a Lightning McQueen like they're talking about all their problems with life and everything. Check this out.
Wake up and drop a dirty four inside my family. Waukesha be my favorite free dirty Diana. All my bitches took me down the road. Got no manners. Give a fuck. When I get to singing, we make niggas turn to dancers. I don't want that bitch, she too basic. White diamonds on me, you can't tell me that I'm Nigga, this shit history in the making.
I could almost put this in. What the fuck is this?
So I'ma take it. Make a race, and it's human races. Tie your laces. I told you, I'm Molly and it's prime, it's on the greatest. 200 on this. Remember I used to ride a scratch.
All right, well, you know what, Bobby Nick? I think that I kind of found. Jesus. I think we kind of found our way to our next segment, because I kind of, wasn't that like odd and peculiar? I'm like, what am I even watching here? Yeah. And it looks like they're actually sitting in Lightning McQueen hitting a vape pen, and it looks like it's Russian writing and all. So I'm like, man, the days and life is hard over there in Russia, Bobby Nick. But, and you know, you looked at that and it basically almost made you say a certain statement here. And I think we'll just roll into that. It made you probably say, what the fuck is this that I'm watching? Yeah. It definitely gives you the vibe. Like, what was that? Like, kids sitting in Lightning McQueen hitting up. Yeah, Andrew Headroom knows what's up. He is literally doing Max Headroom over there. Bobby Nick pointed out. All right, so Andrew, I have no idea, Andrew. No, not what the fuck is that? It's what the fuck is this, Andrew? No. You were close to it. But let me get to my folder right here because I got a couple things in the hopper. You know, folks, I enjoy doing this show. Hopefully that's evident. And I'm out on the internet literally every day looking for content for 3 hours of live shows every day. And sometimes I find some shit and I go, where do I put this? What is this? What the fuck is this? And so when I can't figure it out, I bring it to you here for this segment. Ooh, I left off on this one, Bobby Nick, but I guess I'm in a vibe to I'm going to leave you off on, start off with the one we left off with because it was a doozy. And then we will try to determine one item at a time. What the fuck is this?
Dick in the mashed potatoes.
Wendy?
Stick your dick in the mashed potatoes. Stick your dick in the mashed potatoes. Stick your dick in the mashed potatoes.
Wendy likes it.
Stick your dick in the mashed potatoes. Stick your dick in the mashed potatoes.
Wendy, that's not your toilet seat, is it?
No.
You know,
What
we
fuck was that?
Thank you, Bobby Nick. You know that we do breaking poos here, and we know what you did. Bobby described your poo poo to us, so he told us. So I don't know if that was your toilet. I don't know if that was your toilet seat or not, but there you go. All right, well, so I don't know, Bob. I couldn't figure it out either. And Bob, if you can't figure that one out, I don't know what we're going to do with this, folks, because chat family, Wendy, and everybody on screen, I need your help with this one really bad, and I need you guys to try to help me figure out what the fuck is this next thing I'm about to show you guys. Check this out. Bob, I don't even know. I'm not even sure if we're going to figure this one out. Let's go.
Hot dog time.
Gentleman is sitting his tube socks, Nick, and he has a Oscar Mayer hot dog steamer and bun maker in hand's reach while he's in the tub. Rittenhoff knows.
Assemble the dog.
Yummy.
Exactly.
What the fuck is this?
Right. I don't know. That's why it's here. That's why I brought it here.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, but in a bathtub, Wendy, with socks on.
Mustard.
Oh, I think some of that mustard just went in the water.
I'm pretty sure.
Dip dip.
He did.
Oh no! Oh no!
It did now, Bobby Nick. Exactly, Pecan. Thank you.
That's busting hard.
Oh, he just let it sit there. Oh, so he can have a drink? That's not a table. It's water, you dumbass.
I told you guys.
Sip sip.
Imagine how I felt. I'm looking for content, and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Send this to a friend, or you will pee your pants right now.
There you go, guys.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the
That's
fuck that
how.
was.
Now you guys can see how I named this segment. I looked at this shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? That's simple. Oh, Sweet Scorpio is here and says, oh, this isn't normal. And to that, Bobby, Nick, and Andrew will sing.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is this?
Sing. You want to give Sweet Scorpio her intro, guys?
Oh yeah.
Sweet Scorpio.
Yeah. In triplicate, Sweet Scorpio. That was almost 3-part harmony, we're going to call that. Sweet Scorpio steps into the vibe and says, oh, this isn't normal. Damn, LOL. We have Tiff Washington saying, oh, hell no. What the fuck? Exactly. See, you guys could have named this segment for me, too. I bet that's how AIDS virus started. Sweet Scorpio. Hey, Sweet.
Sure.
From Tiffany Washington. Tiffany is getting the love right back from Sweet Scorpio. Written off is just laughing and puking at the same time, which is the appropriate response. Pecan shouts out Sweet Scorpio simply and says, oh, oh, oh. Sweet Scorpio, oh, oh, oh. Checks into the vibe during this segment that we are called appropriately. And you guys would have called it like this if I didn't either. What the fuck is this? So I just named it before you guys. So that was our second one. What the fuck is this? maybe I should have been a banger, but I got some other ones because I guarantee you that this next piece is going to do equally the same. Maybe not as long, but Wendy, Bobby Nick, Pecan. What the fuck is this?
Butthole and I smell like shit. I have a dirty butthole and I smell like shit.
And wipe your ass.
Dirty butthole and I smell like shit.
I could have almost made this wearing a pickle, Bobby Nick.
I have a dirty butthole and I smell like shit. I have a dirty butthole and I smell like shit. I have a dirty butthole and I smell like shit.
Bobby looks.
I have a dirty butthole and I
Bobby
smell
looks
like
good
shit.
in this thing.
What?
I
Hey,
have
that's
a
not
dirty
me,
butthole and I
Wendy.
smell like-
I'm still not 100% convinced that's not Wendy Pack's toilet seat right here. I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Room
that,
time.
That
Just
scares
as you-
me. What the fuck was that?
That
I
was
don't know.
you, Bobby.
Oh my God!
It
Why-
was not me.
I don't know what it was.
I do
I don't
not
think it
have
was
a dirty
Bobby.
butthole. I do not smell like shit, Wendy.
Well, this is kind of a fun one. I guess I could almost leave you with this one, and let's see how this one goes over. But guys, I don't. This is a fun way to cook food. I could almost made this a social media recipe, but I decided to make it part of. What the fuck is this? Oh, it's Wendy hot dog. It's Wendy dog.
Oh yeah.
Braiding the hair.
Holy yeah.
I could have made this social media. That's like Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Yeah.
Almost, Bob and Nick. Not quite what the hell. It's what the fuck is this?
It's you. I made Bobby. Bobby.
One more time because it. There you go. I'm gonna go. Exactly.
What?
The braiding the noodle. That's next level. That's a pregnant woman craving, says Stephanie Washington.
There's my Bobby masterpiece.
Ah, the Bobby masterpiece. Oh boy, there you go, folks. Well,
What the fuck was that?
that's the segment we just did there, Bobby Nick. I mean, woo, I'll tell you, man. I'm always out here looking for stuff, and it stops me in my tracks. Obviously, when I see stuff like those videos with the puts his dick in the mashed potatoes and all that stuff, I'm like, I gotta bring these to my friends. Maybe they can help me figure out what the fuck was that we're just seeing. This is BF Live, the Vibe Stream Show 381. Less than 20 shows until I make it to 400. Another benchmark is coming up, man. Seeing that brings back memories, says Flex 316. Maybe of his childhood, or maybe having pregnant women cravings that he had to satisfy, as many of us probably had if we had a significant other that was pregnant at the time. Let me I'm gonna find some other stuff to play for you real quick. Go to my hopper. Let me see. Let's play. I'm gonna run this little. Go ahead.
What, Andrew?
Texting someone.
Oh,
he's texting. All right. Why don't we? It is 2:38 where I'm coming to you from on the East Coast of the United States. That means we have at least like 22 minutes to go before the official end of BF Live the Vibe. We don't hang around to over vibe. I'm gonna play a video. I'm gonna acknowledge some chats, and then I think we're gonna end up with our two sexy segments. We're gonna have Juicy Man Meat and Bricked Up because those hoppers are getting over full with stuff. So we got to get sexy here, winding down the vibe. Chris Thompson checks in and says, "Hey, yo, hooker, Bobby.
Bobby. I mean, not Bobby. I mean, BF, all you need is for the meat segment. It's just Bobby Nips.
Oh, okay. Well, I know that's all Wendy. I know that's all you need, Wendy, and I appreciate that. But the other ladies, they like other people than Bobby, so we're going to mix it up for them too. How about that? All right, let's see. How cute, crazy cute sunflower checks in on BF Live, the Vibe channel. Thank you, and says how many Dobbies before they thought that one up. Yeah, how many doobies? Dobby is a free slay. I'm free elf. No, not Dobby. Yeah. Doobies. Look, she's so high he can't even type. What's up? I hate that. Dobbies. Don't smoke Dobbies. I'm going to smoke Dobbies. No, you get 2001, 2002 checking in. All right. Oh, maybe 21, 22. Hey, hooker. Rest in peace. Seeing that brings back memories. All right, well, I'm going to play a video, and then we will do our two sexy segments as promised. We're going to give Juicy Man Meat to the ladies, and then we're going to run some stuff for the guys in a segment called Bricked Up after this video right here. Hold on, everyone. It's Thursday here on The Vibe. Who remembers Angie and Phil?
This is me and Bobby, all right. Hell yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
How about this one? This is me and Wendy. You sit down, Bobby. You take a breath. This is me and Wendy dancing.
There you go.
Take a breather. We used to dance, people. We used to dance. Crazy Cutie Sunflower. He's definitely high, LOL. That's my wife. 2 joints, doobies up. That's awesome. I love it. We got all the couples here. Awesome. It's Kimberly and Rick. Come on, Kimberly and Rick. Definitely doesn't there's as many dance shows on Bobby Nick as when we were younger.
No.
USA and MTV and all the channels. And Soul Train. I guess Soul Train's still syndicated, but there you go. You just got to dance. Dance the blues array, folks, right here on BF Live The Vibe. It's great seeing 26 or as much as 30 of you here at a time. I hope wherever you enjoying BF Live The Vibe today, and there's many places that are watching BF Live The Vibe. It is available on all Wendy's channels, on Andrew's channels, and on multiple of my channels. Tiffany Washington says she misses the Soul Train. Soul Train was
Bobby Friend.
Yes, sir.
You know what I remember the most about Soul Train? Is that every time it came on, the commercials would change. Like there was McDonald's commercials, but all of a sudden, it would be all.
I know where you're going. Yes. It would get Afrocentric commercials.
Yes.
Come on, y'all. Come down to McDonald's and get a Big Mac. Yeah, that's
you
right.
See the Afro Sheen
Get a
commercial.
Happy Soul Meal. Yeah. Soul
No,
food.
all that
You
kind
are
of
100%
stuff.
right, Bobby Nick. They did change the programming, the commercials, which is appropriate. The Solid Gold Dancers. Who remembers those? They were serious, the Solid Gold Dancers. But yeah, Bobby Nick, it sounds like maybe your experience was much like mine and maybe Pecans in that if you watch late night programming or Saturday morning programming, especially wrestling, Soul Train always seemed to be in the mix right there. It would be like Soul Train was on just before or Pecan, or I'd watch wrestling, and then Soul Train would be like some late afternoon programming or something for me, buddy.
Yeah.
Yep.
It would be.
The Solid Gold Dancers. Exactly. There you go. All right, well, that was kind of sexy. That was kind of like late 80s or early 90s sexy. But you know what? It's 2025, folks. And, you know, we respect ladies here on BF Live The Vibe. We have proper manners, and so we let the ladies go first. It is your turn to go first for your sexy segment, ladies. Come on, hang out. Where's my ladies at? Who else does a segment just for the ladies? We do it right here on The Vibe. Here comes your Juicy Man Meat. It is just for you. Juicy Man Meat. Here it comes.
Good afternoon. I hope you're having a lovely day.
That was it. That was the whole segment. There was your Juicy Man Meat right there, Andrew. It's Juicy Man Meat. I'm sorry, I don't have no Bobby Nick Juicy Man Meat. I had a little Andrew. Yes, that's Sweet Scorpio. There's one of my enthusiastic ladies, along with Tiffany Washington. I am super happy to have.
You're welcome, ladies.
Great, cool. You're welcome, ladies. For Andrew, he's like, you're welcome. Look at that. See, Sweet Scorpio was turned on. She gave you like 5 or 6 of them right there. Now she's a member, and she utilizes the Juicy Man Meat emojis, indicating.
I'll give you one of the lips. Mm.
Oh Jesus, Andrew! You had to make it. You had to go. He had to go full creepy, didn't he? Lucky.
Good afternoon, beautiful. I hope you're having a lovely day.
There you go. End of segment. All right, now let me get on with it, Andrew. You spoil the ladies because you're giving them Juicy Man Meat before it's even their turn, buddy. But I'm going to warn you guys, it's that guy. But you know, this is their segment. That guy's coming, and you can blame Nerd for this. She sends me all of this stuff on bflive420@gmail.com, and it's that guy, guys. So get ready, Andrew, the guy that you just kind of did an impression of. He went full Uncle Jack. Never go full Uncle Jack. Never. Never go full Uncle Jack. Where's Space Nerd at? Where's Reenie at?
Good night, gorgeous. I hope your day was beautiful. Sweet dreams.
Well, there you go. That was your first piece of Juicy Man Meat.
All I gotta say is that guy suck.
Ah!
There you go. She's consistent, Bob.
When he likes dad bods, I think.
She likes big butts, and she cannot lie. She loves some Bobby Nick, and she loves some regular guys, but this is Juicy Man Meat. Let me see the second one, Wendy, I got for you. You know, people want dad bod. If you want dad bod, you got to submit dad bod to me, because I'm not going out looking for this stuff. bflive420@gmail.com as I bring you your next piece of Juicy Man Meat right here for Wendy, and mostly for Andrew right here on the bottom. Whoa. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. There you go. What's it say? Look at this.
This guy's definitely gay.
Oh, hello. Whoa. I love how I don't even have to provoke Wendy. She already has an opinion on all on all of these guys. The caption says, all the single moms are available again because school's starting between 8 and 2 as school started again. And this guy's going to be... That's what Electric Gino, what's up, buddy? That's what he's doing. WTF is he doing? Yeah, he's pondering tapping all the mommies that are going to be available during the middle of the day. Right on BF. Oh, no. Oh, no, on BF Live, the vibe. Oh, boy, here we go. I'm trying to keep him in the show, but he keeps doing his own show. Let me say, now, Rini and all my ladies, like I said, if you guys want certain things on here, dad bod, firefighters, and the like, I'm highly heterosexual. I don't go look for this stuff. So you guys submit it to me at bflive420@gmail.com, and I present it to you in your very own segment, Juicy Man Meat. I know, Gino. He recorded himself pondering shit. Hey, folks, what do you think about this? Where's Rini at? Rini wants the firefighters, and we have them here every time when she's not here, Rini. Come on, ladies. There you go. Tiffany Washington knows how to rate them. She gives that, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 Juicy Man Meats, with 5 being the highest possibility. You can rate them 1 through 10 with stars.
That guy is fucking lame as hell.
She ain't feeling it. All right, well, I'm going to keep on trying to satisfy Wendy, even though that seems like an impossibility right here, but I'll keep trying. Oh, maybe this will work, guys. Come on, ladies. You know, it's a panty alert, panty alert. Hang on to those panties, ladies.
Oh.
Wendy liking it. Look at that. Come on. Hell yeah, I need my boy. There you go, ladies. I mean, who could ask for anything more? I'm calling Psych Clyde to put Bobby Nick's face on that. Haven't talked to Psych Clyde in a minute. I might have to reach out to my boy Psych Clyde and forward him a link right there on BF Live the Vibe. I know Wendy, boy, if I put that on there, boy, Bobby Nick, Wendy's gonna be turned on even more than she is.
Oh, I know.
All right, well, I could jokingly leave you with that. Is that Frankie says P cunt? I'm not sure, but I'm going to leave you with one more, ladies. I could leave you with that funny one, but I appreciate my ladies being here on the Vibe and the fact that they submit and participate in Juicy Man Meat segment. So here comes your last piece of content just for the ladies. Story. Oh, I gotta stop playing that, Bobby Nick.
Yeah,
I gotta mute that. Let's see. That was like that's the riff, Bobby Nick. Let me see if it gets lifted or not.
Yeah.
Well, what me and Bobby Nick are talking about is they are most aggressive, Bobby Nick. If you put Back in Black on any fucking show, you get yanked.
Blocked.
You get blocked right away. You get blocked until you remove it from your show, folks. So hopefully those couple chords. Hopefully those couple chords don't screw me over, but there's your last piece of Juicy Man Meat. And Stormy steps in just in time to hear Wendy going, oh my God, just tuned in to hear Wendy saying, swing it. Well, I'm going to have to give this to Sight Klein.
Oh, hell yeah. There's Bobby.
See, I managed to find a piece for Wendy. It's like the gay volleyball team from Top Gear. Yeah. Swing it. All right. Well, how about that? Dare I say, I might have satisfied some of you ladies in the chat, and I almost thought it was impossible to satisfy Wendy without anybody other than Bobby Nick. But damn it, I did it, and that was your Juicy Manny. L to the yeah. Who's luckier than me to be sitting around with such cool, great people on a Thursday afternoon, Thursday, September 11th. It's not Friday. It's not Wednesday, as I make that mistake sometimes. It is, in fact, Thursday, September 11th. I know that's a no filter day, and I know that means that there's more fun to be had with this day. I'll be doing a show even later than no filter. I'll be doing replayables at 8:45 East. Stick around at the end of the show when we do our proper plugs right here on BF Live The Vibe. But we're going to continue having fun in the time that we have. Written off, LOL. Stormy gets acknowledged. Stormy, please merge Bobby Nick's face on that. I don't know if she's as good as a person that I know, but there's a guy that I know that does that really well. Sight Clyde. We're going to have to check in with our boy Sight Clyde and see if he can work that out. LOL, that would be awesome. All right, we're going to figure that out. But before we figure that out, I'm going to play a fun video here. Bobby Nick does In the Lounge. He did it yesterday, and we all love music, so I love if I can present music here without getting knocked off the air like from Back in Black stuff or like that. But Bobby Nick, how about I got a little video from a guitar competition I believe we can all relate to and probably participate in right here. Everybody now.
Oh my God. What?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking
Janice flopping.
stupid cunt. Oh, I can do better than that, dude.
What the fuck? There you go. So when she started doing that wow, I'm like, Bob, that is a good sign to me. I always notice that about myself, like, because I'll do those kind of mouth solos, and I'm like, I do that with Santana songs and Pecan. I'm like, I must know this song really good if I can go. I always say that's a good sign if you know a song real well. If you can mouth the guitar solo, you can go meow 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 meow. We should do a mouth guitar contest one day rather than an air guitar contest. We should do that. The 8 people in the crowd were raging. They were. Well, I don't want you guys to rage because you go, BF, you guys already did the segment for the ladies. I don't need no guys raging in here, especially like rate. Go ahead, Wendy.
Fuck this, Rob Taker. Fucking cunt.
Where's Rob Taker? I love how Wendy gets, and yes, Stormy, I don't know if you caught an earlier part of the show, but it did come up naturally in conversation because you guys don't know the status of No Filter Nut as far as Andrew goes or not, but Bobby Nick did say that a show will be happening and Stormy will be addressing some kind of stuff that's maybe been lingering and floating, and maybe other people have other opinions that are a little off about it. If you want to see what she's talking about, I see now that she's promoting 100 Proof Podcasting, because I saw one with No Filter I saw earlier. That's what I was looking for right there. That's what made me think of that, Stormy. So thank you. So if
Ain't
you
gonna
want to
be
go,
your typical no filter.
please. It's Bobby Nick already promised it's not going to be your normal no filter tonight. So there's going to be some things addressed. If you want to hear what they are, you're going to have to tune in at
All
7.
I know is I'm gonna be jamming on Rumble. That's all I fucking know.
She'll be jamming on Rumble. We'll even let Wendy do some plugs at the end of the show tonight. So you can even have fun with Wendy if you don't want to hang out with No Filter or me later on. I'll be on after No Filter, approximately 8:45 Eastern time. We're going to watch fun videos. We're going to drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, and just hang out and wind down from our day at 8:45 later on tonight. So that's No Filter at 7 right there. And then 100 Proof Podcasting channel for replayables at 8:45. That's the fun we're going to have later on tonight. But not before we do our sexy segment. Come on, Two Joints. Don't do Janice that way. Janice flopping. Let's see. That was a great line right there. Send me that later, and I'll put Bobby's face on it. She says
Oh
right
hell
away.
yeah! Oh yeah, Stormy. Oh yeah.
Wendy, you're going to join me at some point, too, on No Filter, right?
Yes, Stormy.
All right. You got the promise. Haha, Wendy. Thought it sounds like the No Filter is going to be fully off tonight. Yeah, and that's what some people don't get about No Filter, I've noticed, is that they called the show No Filter for a very particular reason, because when they get on there and mix it up with this guy, Andrew, you guys can tell from being on this show that Andrew typically has zero filter, like no filter. And when it comes, when things have to be said in a blunt way, I mean, you go to a show that's called No Filter, you're going to kind of...
I want to be on tonight too, because someone brought up something that I need to address.
Yeah. And you know, Andrew means that shit when he hits that different gear and he said, motherfucker, I need to talk to something. So tune in later on tonight at 7 p.m. East to find out what stage Stormy and Andrew want to say.
Be there
to address it to
I'll be
everybody.
there eventually sometime, Stormy, but I don't know when.
All right, well, there you go. For all that drama and activity, 7 o'clock tonight is when you got to tune in, but that's not what we're doing right now. I'm winding down this show. We did one sexy segment. We played the little mouth kind of little video in between and had some conversation, but now it's our turn. It's only fair for us guys to get bricked up.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like a queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Bricked up, got the vibe. Thinking up the world, I'm watching her thrive. She out the pushing and reaching that will. But I'm in full of view, I'm staying right here. Bricked up, get bricked up. Bricked up, bring me up.
Up is the segment for the guys right here on BF Live The Vibe. And boy, do I got some good ones for you guys.
Stormy, I don't know if I can even watch the member stream tonight, Stormy, because I'm not even a member. I think my membership wore off of Andrew channel that somebody gave me.
Well, we'll have to remedy that, or at least you can come on the show, even if you can't actually watch. Maybe the best way to watch is just give them the link and be backstage or something. I also have some things I need to address as Articulate John. Here we go now. All right, well, let's see. We're gonna address getting bricked up right here, guys, and you guys should be satisfied because my algorithm has been pleasantly filled, like one after another. I'm like, I can't save them fast enough, so I got to bring them over to my guys and play them on Bricked Up.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh.
God damn.
Stormy acknowledges and say, I may not make it just members the whole time. We'll work it out, Wendy. All right, so there's your first one.
Okay, Stormy.
Even Wendy says to this one, God damn.
Yeah,
I wish.
This is a goddamn. Oh.
I wish the girl didn't have shirt on.
Don't we all, Andrew? Don't we all, Andrew? Well, it's not enough. Well, let me see if I got another piece for it. Oh, I got one with a less shirt, Andrew. Here, this is less shirt on right here. This is for Andrew and all my guys. This is our segment. We already did the ladies. Now we're getting bricked up. Oh, this boat is real. Boat titties, Andrew. I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're real, guys.
Yeah, they're very bouncy.
And she's got a boat, and the boat's making a bunch of bouncy. Isn't her boo supposed to bounce with the boat?
That's what we're
Well,
hoping.
they kind of are, Wendy. I
That's
see
what we're
a
going
lot of
for.
bounce.
And-
I see
and
a lot of bouncy.
Tiffany Washington, our lady, checks in and says, they real. She Gorgie says 2 joints, and let's check it in because I like the pose she hits at the end. These tits are real. Oh, shit. Oh, assuming the position. Hey-o.
Man, those fish are gonna be ready to pop out of that fucking.
I don't think she was bending down to tie her shoes or anyone else's shoes. I don't think that's what she was doing. FJM votes for real. It's still real to me. Sweet Scorpio votes that they're real. Articulated John says, you're going to need a bigger bra, brah. You're going to need a bigger boat, brah. Containing them titties. Wait a minute. She's backwards. I noticed that too, bro. That was like a skill right there. Yes, the backwards titties on the thing. Yeah, you notice that, Bobby Nick?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you can't look at the titty away from the titties.
I know, yeah. Oh yeah, right. Holy shit!
Driving it backwards.
Yeah, my focus is right in the middle.
So, congratulations to Widow Killer for being able to look away from the titties long enough to notice that she was driving.
Holy shit!
Shammy checks in. I always see Shammy hanging out on No Filter in the Bobby Nick show.
Yeah, is somebody else driving it or is she driving it?
It looked like she was driving it on that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Shame. Bobby Nick Whammy. Shame Rock said something. What'd she say? She said,
"Wow."
Exactly. That's what I was setting you up for. That's what I was setting you up for. Thank you, Bobby Nick. Shammy, good morning. Who cares what she's driving? I noticed the mirrors right under her boobs. That's why your powers about you're like that mirror is right there. That's why she shouldn't be sitting on there like that. All right. Well, I got 2 more. I'm glad to see all my nighttime friends, or dare I say Bobby Nick, our nighttime friends that hang out with Bobby Nick a lot of times, checking in on the vibe during the day, like Sweet Scorpio and the like right here. So I appreciate that. That's awesome to see friends and Shammy on the other side. So let's see this. I told you I got some good ones for you guys. My algorithm is being very kind to me. And here's the lights are on, but you're not home. Oh my goodness. It don't have no sound and I don't think it needs any.
Oh, look at them nipples.
She got one headlight.
Goddamn.
I have the sudden desire for pepperoni, Bobby Nick.
Whoa.
You'll put his eye out. You'll put his eye out. There you go. Hers are natural.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness, Bob! I'm telling you, they are brute. They would put your eye. I'd be afraid they're afraid those suckers might cut my lip or something, Bobby Nick. If I was to tend to nurse on them or something like that. All right. How about I'm gonna leave you with a good one. There's one that I pulled recently that was along those lines. Let me find that real quick, and I'll leave us because this was that was one of them. But I got one hella one that I'm gonna leave us with on this Thursday. This is a fine Thursday. It almost feels like a Friday to me, folks, but don't think it's Friday. We got one more day of this exact kind of fun that we're going to have right here on The Vibe tomorrow. And I'll go through my hoppers and see what other kind of, we can do sexy stuff. We can do all kind of stuff, but there's one particular one I want to play for you real quick to finish up this segment that I just found. Here it is. And you guys ain't going to believe this one. Here we go. This is amazing. I'm pretty sure these are real. I'm not even going to ask for an opinion on this one, but I know you guys will have one. This one is called When a Girl with, it says, When a Woman Sees a Man with Money. Our last piece of content for Bricked Up right here on The Vibe. And then we'll go through the chat and do some plugs right after this. Watch this, guys. Now she's sitting there. All of a sudden, a guy comes by with money and this happens. Oh, shit. God damn. She put him out there, Bobby. Whoa. What's up, Shamrock? How you doing? I appreciate it. You know, you said, oh my God, I just said hi to all of you in Wendy's chat. Well, I'm getting them all over here. We're being co-streamed on multiple channels on Andrew, multiple channels on Wendy, and myself. So we're getting them all through here. Thank you. Oh, well, functional too. I love the transformation they make, Bob. Like they're not there.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And then The guy when money comes by. Oh, them something. There you go, guys. How about we wrap up this segment and wrap up this fun show? But don't think that this is the end of the fun that we're having on a Thursday, because we got guys and gals on screen that are going to be doing shows after me and around me, because I'll be even hanging out with you later, folks. But that was the guys' turn. That was our segment. That was Brickta.
Keep cooking in the kitchen, making it right. Working with some wood, keep me up all night. Charging through the day like the queen on the throne. Everything she does got me feeling grown. Brickta, got the vibe. Thinking up the world, I'm watching her thrive. See after pushing and reaching that will. But I'm in full of view, I'm staying right here. Brickta, get bricked up. Brickta, bring me up.
Dime spent. There you go, folks. Although, you know, as it does happen kind of sneakily here on The Vibe, we do 3 hours every day, Monday through Friday, and we say a lot of times we're having so much fun that 3 hours isn't enough, and we go into Overvibe. Contained in 3 hours today, folks, so we just overvibed right there at 7 minutes after 3 o'clock, right here on the East Coast of the United States. There I say I'm spent. Thank you, Shammy, for checking in and saying I'm good and nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you, too. I always feel like I know you a little bit because Bobby Nick's always got you hanging out on shows with him, so I always feel like I'm friends with all of those people, even if I've never talked to them before.
If you want to know how you and Bobby know Shamrock, it was through me.
I do remember that. Absolutely, yes. Yes, you would always say Shammy. That's my Shammy. That's my Shammy.
Yeah.
So that's how I don't even think I knew her name at first. All I knew her was as Shammy. And I said, who is this Shammy Wendy always speaks of? And then I found out eventually it was one of her great friends, the one and only Shamrock checks in. And I understand her husband joined you too, right?
Yeah.
That guy. See, I observe things. You know, I do this show 3 hours a day, and I'm constantly working on it. But even when I'm working on it, I'm always lurking and looking in on my friends. So that's how I know about my friends over there from Bobby Universe, from Shammy, and just the like. All right, folks, we're going to wind up this day, but we're not done having fun because Wendy's probably going to do some stuff. Bobby, maybe Pecan. I know he's got stuff on Pecan 420. So I'm going to let. Wait a minute. I got a guy to bring in. It's the one and only Andrew the Giant. I'm going to bring in. All right, Andrew. Well, I'm going to start with Wendy. Jesus Christ. It's like he works at a department store. And you know, look, I got a prediction for you folks. Andrew's going to do his plugs. And what you're going to hear, even in another room, his roommate doesn't want to hear his plugs. And he's like, he starts making noises and shit. So listen for his roommate going, fuck you and your plugs, as Andrew steps in, Andrew the Giant, to wrap up this fun day on The Vibe. Give some plugs and last words, Andrew.
No Filter, Andrew and friends.
That's right. 7 o'clock tonight, right?
And some things are going to be said that some people might not like or believe.
So caution and beware, folks. The show is called No Filter for a reason. If you're not a big drama person and you don't want to hear people speak candidly over others, then maybe you shouldn't go to No Filter tonight. But if you're curious about what's being talked about, and Stormy very rarely comes on air and kind of spilling the beans about anything, so that might be a time to tune in and see what Stormy has to say tonight. You're going to have to catch it all on No Filter with Andrew and Friends on the No Filter with Andrew and Friends channel, or you can see Andrew on his personal channel, Andrew the Giant 96, which he happens to be co-streaming my show on here today. I thank my friend, my bro, Andrew the Giant, for always hanging out on The Vibe.
You know, BF, he's not the only one that's sharing your channel, too.
Well, I know, and I'm about to go to you right now, Wendy. I was going to let ladies go first, but you know, a lot of times, Wendy, he has to go, and he was already late. But now I'm going to let this fine lady go. She is also co-streaming my show on multiple channels. All right, Andrew. We're going to say bye to Andrew, everybody. See, that's why I had to do that in that order, Wendy. Normally, I let ladies go first, but I had a feeling his camera went dead right away. He gone, but now we're going to turn it over to the lady of the show, the one and only Wendy Pack, and she's going to say last words and give some plugs and say whatever you want, Wendy.
You could check me out later on tonight on Rumble. I might be jamming to some tunes, and I might put my music channel in Bobby's name, My Love of My Life. Yes, you know I love Bobby Nipples. Bobby's one totally good talent guy, and he knows how to bunk it.
There you go.
And you can catch me and Bobby later on to this afternoon. I want to do a afternoon chill thing with Bobby, but also I said to myself, we could probably do my channel on the weekend with Bobby.
Well, there you go. Well, you know, no matter, you'll see Wendy sometimes by herself or sometimes with Bobby Nick, but Wendy's always fun. And if you want to help Wendy out by hitting her up in her PayPal with something, it's Wendy Pack, Wendy and 82@gmail.com. And yes, Wendy, what do you got to say? Yes.
You all, I really need your help because I'm trying to get money for groceries and to upgrade my StreamYards.
Well, there you go. So if you want to help Wendy out with a financial gift, you can hit her up on the Cash App. If you're a Cash App people, it's $Cat Fun. What is it? It's not what? What is it not, Wendy?
It's not Scat Fun. It's $Cat Fun.
That's right. It's not Scat Fun. Even though the S of a $sign looks like scat, it's the $Cat
And make sure you tune into the afternoon chill stream on Bobby Nick's channel 79.
Bobby Nick 1978. You're right, Wendy.
78.
But Bobby Nick, he's going to clear up any loose ends only after I let P-Cunt go. My friend P-Cunt, thank you for joining me on this Thursday, bro. I appreciate having you here first thing in the morning to help me get the show started. And thank you for all your continuous additions to the chat family and your generous super chats. P-Cunt, give your plugs, my friend. And last words.
And tonight on not only my channel, but later on I'll have some on Bobby Nick's channel. But I have a couple of matches that I've just done, and if you want to check any of my previous matches, you'll check them out on pcut/420. And later on, I don't know if Bobby's going to do a late night show or not. Bobby, you going to do a late night show?
I sure am, Pecan. I sure am, for sure. It's going to be members only.
Okay, well, if you got Bobby Nick's members only, check him out on Bobby Nick's 1978. So I'll have my matches on there as well.
There you go. I'm trying to scan through the chat so I could find your link, because even your link is running throughout the entirety of this chat. Flash up your shirt one more time for the people that didn't see it and show Bobby Nick. He's rocking his new P-Cunt shirt. It says PCW. I don't know why I can't find your link. Look at that, Bobby Nick. He got it like upgraded. It's got
awesome.
He's got PCW on it, and it says P-Cunt, and it says the commish on it. It's got all that fun information on it.
Google on the back of it, though.
It says Goonie Goo Goo?
Yeah, let me take my headphones off real quick.
All right, well, I'll take you off the one shot, and I'll move on to our friend. We already did Wendy and all. I'm going to move on to Bobby Nick. Now, okay. Do that again, Pecan. Let me get you on the one. Hang on. Oh, he didn't hear me.
That goes on, yeah.
Do that again one more time, because I didn't have you on a single shot. Do it again. Here, look at. He even put his Goonie Goo Goo. You forgot. Wow. He put everything on there.
Nice.
Well, I did the. Oh, he still don't have his headphone in. There you go, bro. We did the applause and we were laughing, man. Me and Bobby loved that shit. That was awesome. The Goonie Goo Goo, the famous line from the Eddie Murphy sitcom that we've been throwing around ever since I got to know my great and generous friend Pecan. All right, folks, hang on tight. It's Thursday, and I thought I'd do that to remind Bobby Nick and everybody to grab a piece of paper and grab something to write with. You already heard us talking about a few shows, but he's going to probably list them in a list. So write them down or just hang out with Bobby Nick later. Bob, tell us what you're going to be doing later.
Yeah, well, probably shortly after this, go to @BobbyNick1978, and you can see me and Wendy and probably some other knuckleheads live doing an afternoon chill. And then make sure you check out tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, No Filter with Andrew and Friends. Stormy addresses some stuff she wants to get off her chest, and she's going to let other people speak too, who may not feel heard. So you never know who's going to show up and what's going to go down. It sounds pretty exciting to me.
It's called No Filter for a reason, folks. So beware. Don't go there if you don't want any of it. If you can't take the heat, don't go into the No Filter kitchen. That's right. And then after that, you can go at 10:30 p.m. Eastern tonight and check out my members only at Bobby Nick 1978 of late night with Bobby Nick. And it looks like we're going to have some P-Cut matches to watch. So yeah, member up over there, guys. Come on.
Remember up
For those
over
of
on
you-
No Filter with Andrew and Friends too.
That's right. It'll be a members only show tonight. So if you want to watch
Yep.
Bobby Nick sit around with a fun group of people and do some play-by-play and watch these silly wrestling matches with people on screen and people in this entire community like Andrew himself, Wendy Pack, Bobby Nick, myself, and everybody. Everybody participates on Peacunt 420. The link's been running in the chat the entire time. So thank you guys. I want to quick. Yes.
Me
please go.
and Bobby might do something on the weekend on my channel. I'm not sure. Opinion to if Bobby is feeling well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well, we'll
can do
take one day at a
something on
time.
Sunday, Wendy.
Let's get to Friday. And I want to run this real quick for my friend Scott Fitzpatrick, who couldn't be here with us today, but he was here yesterday. He was here. He's been here with multiple days this week, and so check out Scott Fitzpatrick. If you don't want to wait to fall down in Scott's hole during the Scott's hole segment, you don't have to. Go to his channels for all that low-cal stuff. You can go to the Angry Iguana 112 or the Prop Master 69 is where some of his older stuff exists. My friend Prop Master Scott Fitzpatrick right there, Prop Master 69 and the Angry Iguana 112. You'll probably definitely be able to catch him on No Filter with Andrew and Friends later on tonight because he is part of that crew. Now, as far as myself, I'm not done hanging out with you either, folks. When you're done doing all that stuff that we described in the earlier plugs with the afternoon hang and maybe No Filter at
Hey, Bobby,
8:45.
you know you do look sexy today.
Thank you,
You
Wendy.
look sexy.
Yeah.
All right.
You're
well,
welcome.
Yeah. She's taking Andrew's spot. Join me later on after No Filter when you find out all the fun if Andrew shows up or what Stormy has to talk about and all the banter that goes back and forth. Come over and hang out with us 8:45 Eastern time tonight on the 100 Proof podcasting channel. It's replayables. We watch fun videos. We spin a wheel. We have to do whatever the wheel dictates. We drink, smoke, laugh, and joke, and have a good time, and we wind down from our day. That's where I'll be at 8:45 tonight. So we're going to pull this train into the station right now. Thank you, Bobby Nick. Thank you, Wendy Pack. Thank you, Peacunt.
You're
Thank you,
welcome,
Frankie.
BF.
Frankie freaking McDonald.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you, Bobby Nick, for making that happen today. I appreciate everybody, bro. This is 3 hours of fun and positive vibes, Monday through Friday. This has been BF Live the Vibe Stream Show 381, folks. And like we say around here, we don't really say goodbye because we know we're going to see you again real soon. We just
Bye
say,
for now.
Wendy knows that we say bye for now, and we'll see you the next time we see you on the Vibe, folks. Peace and love. We're out of here for now. Join everybody for their shows and come hang out with us later on tonight if you want more fun. Have a great rest of your Thursday, everybody. Let's get on out of here. Here we go. Let me click on my video and we out. Let's go.
Enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.
Jackie Mason. Fucking Bobby's fucking funny. Bobby Grant. I gotta give it to you.
Line of the day, Bobby.
Super creative, super original. There's a show called The Vibe.
On BF Live. You know we vibing. Oh, in the midday. You know we vibing. We're the best chat family.